Hello.
Oh, I can't share.
It is 2:30 and it's time. Y'all come on in.
I can't share out of my business page.
Why?
Like if I'm in my...
Yeah, I can't either.
Like when we're in our...
Well, but at least
There's
you're in your
Madison's
business.
vote.
Yeah, but I can't share it onto my personal page.
Hey, we're chatting amongst ourselves again. We did the same thing last month. Y'all just kind of come on in and get ready like we are. I don't guess we were quite as prepared as we thought we were.
No.
Hello, everybody.
Come on in.
See, yours says share to group.
That's because I'm on my personal page.
Well,
Oh, you went personal instead of a business?
I got out. I'm gonna have
Oh, gotcha.
to. It won't let me.
Hello. This is a work in progress. Hello. We are all going live on our own business phones, and so we are trying to figure out what the best strategy is. So y'all bear with us. We're just a tiny little
Three
minute.
girls, three phones.
Three phones.
Three
Hello.
phones.
Hello. So we're going to go out and share to
My
everybody. So,
Hey, Christy Wagner.
hello, Angie. I see you. So everybody go and if you're a consultant, go tag your people and get them in here. If you're potentials that are interested in the business, just hang tight for just a second. Let's get us all shared out into everybody here.
Let everybody know.
Now I don't see the share button. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Okay, gonna go blank there for just a second. You might can see me, but I cannot see you. So just hang tight, everybody, while we go out and share. Angie, I'm gonna go ahead and share this to you there.
All right. So I got mine. Hello. Hey, Miss Tammy. How are you? Hey, Miss Jenny Lane. Hello. Hello, girls.
Let's do this way.
We really are mostly organized.
Mostly.
We just thought it'd be kind of cool if we all three went live on our phone. Hold on, I'm gonna flip y'all for a second. Well, I thought I was gonna flip you for a
Rotate
second.
your phone. There you go.
All right, hang on.
Look,
one
Maddie's
second.
almost there. She beat you.
All right, there we go.
There you go. Is that
She
where?
beat you.
Oh,
Oh,
you shook me.
Oh, no! Don't bump the table.
How will that go away?
What?
That.
No,
Hello, come on in, everybody. Come
Oh.
on in.
I don't know about
We
that.
are trying to figure out how to.
There it goes.
I'm not
Do you know what all
sure.
this is? Ooh, look at that. It made it bright. Oh, nice. Look at that.
Kathy's playing.
Stop playing.
She's wanting to invite her
Hey,
friends.
Shay.
I'm trying to invite people.
We have 3 phones on here.
This doesn't let me get to
Miss
the.
Glenda, this is not my sister by blood, but she is my sister by claiming each other. We claimed each other a long
By
time ago.
heart?
About 20 years ago, we found each other, and yes, we look alike.
We do. Isn't that the
and
crazy?
that's my claimed daughter.
Niece?
Daughter.
Well, if y'all were sisters, I would be
That's
your
true.
niece.
That would be she'd be my niece. She's my I claim her.
I claim her.
I claim her. I
Oh, I
love
can't
her.
get that off. All right, we're coming, girls. Y'all go ahead and start.
We're waiting on Kathy.
I'm sorry.
That's what we do.
It won't let me get to.
What you doing?
I was trying to find. It won't let me find certain people on here for some reason.
What's up, Ivan?
So
Hello.
anyway, hello,
You gonna join
hello.
our
We're
team?
just we're just gonna go
Ivan,
with it.
Ivan says I'm here.
You want to put this up here?
Don't
Let me get
knock
you.
us over.
I'm gonna try not to. Y'all hang tight.
Y'all make sure.
Coming up close and personal.
I think we got it.
Are we there?
Yeah.
Are we there?
We thought we would try going three on 3 separate phones, so we're just trying to get it all.
Love it.
And look, we're all doing the same thing on each phone, so that's pretty cool.
That's
so,
cool.
We
It is
don't know
good.
what phone
So-
you're on.
We'll be looking in 3 different spots today as you ask your questions and that sort of thing. Well, let me explain really quick why we're even here. I think
Yes.
most of you already know, but today it's our monthly opportunity live. We are just going to sit and chat with you ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there's a few gentlemen out there that are watching as
I
well.
got 2 on my side.
But we just want to chat about this amazing opportunity that we have found, which is Paparazzi Accessories, and kind of entertain your questions. If you want to know why we're doing what we're doing, how it works, all that stuff, bring your questions. That's what we want.
Exactly. So we're going to share with y'all. We want you guys to ask us questions. We do have 3 phones going on. We thought that we would open it up to each one of our walls so that for those of y'all, so for anybody out there, that if you or you know anybody that is looking to make extra cash, that needs just a little extra cash, maybe for to pay a bill,
Yeah.
put food on the table, go on vacation, do fun stuff. You don't want to take away from your personal funds, but you want to just have extra, invite them to this so we can share to them what we do, how we make our money. It's very lucrative.
Yeah.
Guys, for the guys that are in here, we have lots of husband and wife teams that do this together. It's an opportunity for you. My husband absolutely loves this. He thinks it's the funnest thing ever. And frankly, my customers love him. They're always wanting to know when he's going to be on the next show.
We love
So we're going to answer. So if you're on my phone, ask away. I'm going to be watching the questions. Madison's got her phone going on. What we're going to do is we're going to read the questions out loud. And then we've got a basket. We're going to put your name in it. Now, for this is a Z collection. This is one of our top of the line collections that is actually $25, and it's beautiful. Kimberly. And what we're going to do for customers only, girls, okay? We want the consultants, we want your consultants to keep asking those questions for everybody. But for our guests only, we're going to put your name in the drawing to give you an opportunity to win a drawing for every single question you ask. So be sure you ask any question about the paparazzi business as well.
Absolutely.
Massey, you want to say anything?
Nope, hold on.
Oh, see, I was trying to get to that right there.
I don't want to make it awkward because if we see, I'm out of mine. How'd it go?
What did you do?
I don't know.
You got to pull it down.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah, there you go.
They can still see us when we have it up. So.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all just
She's
keep
inviting
talking.
friends real quick.
Yes.
I was trying, but I couldn't
Jeanette.
figure how to.
Hello.
Y'all just keep talking.
All right, so here's the deal. We have 2 gifts this time. We normally do one, but this time we are going to give away 2 different gifts.
I see you, Brandy.
One is going to be this beautiful Z collection. This is the Donna Lee. It is gold. It has beautiful little clear stones on it. That is one of our Z collection. The Z collection, that's a $25 gift right there, ladies. That is $25 worth of beautiful.
It is.
Bling
it's our top of the line.
There. That's our signature series.
Here's the matching earrings.
Yes, has matching earrings with it as well. So some lucky lady or gentleman will win that today. And we are also giving away a Fashion Fix set. A Fashion Fix set.
A whole set.
Yes.
Here's the necklace, bracelet, comes with a ring. And the famous
two bracelets.
Wrap and snaps. The whole entire set.
Love that.
Can we move this to the side there?
We can.
I can't get to that way. I can get to the.
Yeah. As long as I don't.
Oh, I see all you girls down there. What do you need?
So do you want to say anything to your people?
No, I'm pretty sure you just covered it all.
That's pretty quick and to the point, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right.
About it. You have questions? Load your questions up. Let's go.
So, yes, as you ask questions, if you are watching this on my business page, $5 Bling Freak, I will be answering your questions. If you are on Kathy's
yes, Angie.
Jewels with Attitude,
yes,
Kathy will be answering your questions. And if you are on Madison's Jewelry Boutique page, Madison will be answering your questions, I hope. Or we're going to help each other. But we're going to
She
try to
says
do
I
it that
hope
way.
on mine.
No, that was for all of
I
us,
hope.
Carol. They stumped me with a question last month.
Yes, I
was
see
like,
your
I
people,
had
Angie.
no idea. We had to look the answer up to
I
a
think
question.
I was
so.
watching. I wasn't here, but I was watching.
You're right. So, load up your questions. This is how you
Hi.
win. Let me tell you how you win. Ask your questions. For every question, if you're a guest, for
Let's
every
enter
question
you
that
in.
you ask, you will get one entry into the drawing. We are going to draw at 3:30 in 1 hour. We're going to draw at 3:30. You must be present to win. You have to be here if you're going to win. So we're going to draw at 3:30, and then we're going to draw at the very end. Super easy. All you have to do is ask
Both
questions.
Becca's, hey.
Just ask your questions.
Give me
I
all the
am.
questions. All the questions.
All right. I've already got
Hey,
one
Becca.
question. Are we ready
Well,
to
then.
get
Yes,
started?
y'all go ahead. I am.
ladies?
Yes.
Miss Tammy.
Miss Tammy Beckler is asking, how many pieces come with the starter kits? Tammy, there are 3 different starter kits. There's a $99 kit, which has 35 pieces. Plus, you get several business tools in your kit as well. But it has 35 pieces. Your second kit is a $2.99 kit, and it comes with 120 pieces. And then the creme de la creme kit, which is $4.99.
It's not really called that.
No, it's not. The large starter kit, the large home party kit, is the $4.99 kit, and it comes with 200 pieces. Y'all do the math on that. If you sell every piece in your kit, you're going to more than make your money back
Absolutely.
on what you have put
Absolutely.
into that kit.
Yes.
So it is very worth it. Very, very worth it. But I will say one little caveat. If you decide to go with the $4.99 kit, you're also going to get a free ticket to
Yes.
convention.
Yes.
We cannot leave that out because that's amazing.
We leave in less than 40 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
This year's convention, however, is sold out. But if you order a $4.99 kit now, your convention ticket is good for 2020.
That's right.
So it'll be good for next year.
Tis right.
Okay.
Yes. So
And even if you were to even if you join us now and you don't get to go to our convention in July, we are, hopefully all 3 of us, we will be on the cruise in January.
yes.
Earn your cruise trip if you don't want to wait all the way until next convention.
We get to go on cruise.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have a question. One of my girls, she says, "Hey girls, this is for Kim McKinney. Are you writing? Are y'all
I'll do it since you're
okay?" So Kim McKinney, she asked, "Are there any sales quotas?" That is a very good question, and the answer is no. There is no sales quota. Once you sign up as a paparazzi consultant, that day, that night, you can instantly start selling your jewelry. You're going to sell your jewelry for $5 a piece, and so no. So the only type of quota that we have as far as what you call a sales quota, it's not really a sales quota. We always we talk about being an active consultant and being an inactive consultant. And what an active consultant is you have to at least sell 20 or purchase 25 pieces of jewelry in a month. That's 25 pieces. You're going to purchase that jewelry for $2.75 as what you purchase. It is so easy. Usually when I order jewelry each day, I'm doing 20 pieces because it sells that fast. So as long as you purchase at least 25 pieces a month, that's considered an active consultant. Now, you're still a consultant, even though you might not purchase 25 pieces in 1 month. Let's say something happens and you can't do 25 pieces that month. You are a consultant, you're just inactive. And what that just means that you're not going to get some of the benefits that Paparazzi offers. You're not going to earn your commissions, which is the most important thing. If you have a team and you're building commissions, if you're inactive, you're not going to get those extra commission checks. You're not going to get the special perks that they offer consultants for being an active status. So, but Kim, that's a good question. That's the only thing that you're required, or you're not required, but that we highly recommend is that you do 25 pieces per month to be considered an active, because that's going to also help you go toward build your bonuses, like your bronze. We have like different, like I said, it's different perks that the company offers, where we can earn our life of the party bronze, gold, and silver. We also have a thing called the Crown
Club.
The Crown Club, and that's where your team members are active. It's just different perks, and
She's all about the crown.
Yeah. So is my friend Angie. She loves her crown. Me and Angie, we like those
You
crowns.
hit me with your hair. One more time.
Anything y'all want to add to that for Kim's question about are there sales quotas?
The only thing that you have to keep in mind is the only way that you can lose your consultant status is if you go a consecutive 12 months without purchasing at least 100 pieces. That's it. In a 12-month period. Now, if it started today, which is June 15th, so if you started today, it is June 15th.
Wow.
If you started today, it would be next June 14th. If you didn't buy 100 pieces in that full year, that's when you would lose your consultant status. If you don't buy your 25 pieces a month, you do not lose your consultant status. You can still purchase, you can still sell, you can still be a part of the business, but you will not lose your status unless you go 12 months without buying 100 pieces.
Right. Good question, Kim. Kim also asked, are consultants required? So Kim McKinney, are consultants required to host online shows? No, you are not required, Kim, but I'm telling you, it's the most lucrative. So when you say, let's kind of clarify that, okay? Because I know there's probably questions. Host an online show. So now what we do is we do live shows. You probably have seen us like we're doing right now. We do a live show. We hold up our jewelry. We offer our customers an opportunity to buy it. That's what we call a live show. You are not required to do a live show, but that is the most lucrative because you get outside your tiny little box of friends and family. It opens it up to the whole entire 50 states. So now you got a huge audience. As far as hosting parties, Madison does parties. You want to talk about the parties?
I just host them on Facebook.
Or you want to tell them how you do how do you host a party?
So when you host a party, you just do your same normal show like you've seen us do, except you have a hostess. So your hostess is going to get all of the rewards. So for every X amount of pieces you sell, your hostess gets a free piece. For every X amount of people they tag and bring in, they get a free piece, and so on and so on. So it opens up the field a little bit more to more people to watch you.
So does your hostess have to be in the same room with you?
No.
How does that work?
All she has to do is get on her phone just like this. So Kim, if you were to host a party, all you would have to do is get on live and watch me, and then you would tag all your friends.
All your girlfriends.
And the party would be for you.
That's right.
Nobody has to do anything.
So as far as the consultant goes, you can do home shows.
Yes, you can.
And so you want to tell them about how you could do a home show?
If somebody wants to host a party in their home, absolutely. Load up your jewelry, take it to their home, have them make a few snacks, just like any other home party that you would do with any other direct sales business. You can absolutely do that if that's what you want to do. We consider Facebook Live the easiest way because you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to do all that stuff. You just get on your phone. You're on your phone anyway. You know y'all are scrolling through Facebook all the time anyhow, so it's just easy. It's easy peasy.
It is.
So it is the easiest way, but you do not have to go live.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all have. I have enough more questions. Or y'all?
I do too. Does
Okay,
Madison?
No,
how
yeah,
about
Madison. You got any questions?
I didn't have any.
No.
I'm just writing your girls' name.
Are you
Yep, I'm watching.
scrolling? Okay,
Yeah.
You girls ask questions. Okay, go ahead, Robbie.
Okay,
Before I hop down to Miss Haley Murray.
Yes, Miss Glenda has asked us a simple question. She wants to know how long each of us have been in this business. For me, Glenda, it has been 8.5 months.
For me, it's been 4. Right? January, February, March, April. Oh, no. So I've been in February, March, April, May, and this month will be 5.
There you go. I'm going on 8 months.
Yay!
This month will be
So I come
8
in
months.
after them.
Yeah, she's the baby.
I am the baby. So you're my papa mama. So this is my daughter in real life. But she's
In
my,
real life?
But in Paparazzi,
In real
she's my papa mama. And this is my grandma. I'm sorry.
Gigi, thank you.
I was going to say, she is a Gigi.
I'm a Gigi.
We're going to call you Papa Gigi. Papa Gigi.
Papa
Good
Gigi.
question. Next question. Okay. Miss Haley Marie. She says, you got her name?
I do.
Perfect. Miss Haley Marie, if I can't sell all my pieces in my starter kit, am I allowed to trade out different pieces to some I can sell to my audience? Will you want to answer that?
That was your
That,
phone.
there.
Okay, well, I didn't know, so I'm just letting so
Go ahead, girl.
if you, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, you're probably going to sell all your pieces in your starter kit. So depending on what size starter kit you get, we have 3 sizes. We have one that you start out with $99, and it comes with how many pieces? I forgot.
35.
35. 35 or 25?
35.
35.
So 35 pieces in your $99 kit. For your 200, the second kit is $299, and you get
120.
120. And then your third kit is $499, and you get 200 pieces. So I'm going to just say that because I wanted my convention ticket, I started out with the $499 kit with the 200-piece jewelry. I sold everything. I've already sold it 10 times over. But to answer your question, if there's any pieces that you can't sell, a lot of times what we do, if I have some pieces that I haven't sold a couple times, we like to give away stuff. Okay, we like to give away jewelry with our customers that help build our business. You could use your pieces for that. If you do have another consultant that you are friends with and y'all want to trade, absolutely, we've done that too. We'll say, hey, you got this, I'll swap you for that, because they might have better luck selling it with their customers and you might have. So yes, absolutely, you can do that. So that's a good question, Haley.
Good question. All right, more questions, ladies. More questions.
Okay, I'm
Any for you yet,
scrolling.
Miss Maddie?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm
not yet.
watching them.
All right, girls, come on now. Y'all are being extremely quiet. So let's ask. We've got 3 different phones going on. We should have tons of questions coming in.
Absolutely.
Okay, Glenda says y'all seem real. Y'all really seem to have it all together, especially not being in a year yet. Oh, thank you, Glenda.
Thank you, Glenda.
That is, well,
We have it. We have an amazing upline.
Yeah,
that is
we
the
do.
great thing about this. We have an amazing upline, and we learn constantly. And because Paparazzi is such
Mary
a
Jackson.
fabulous team-oriented business, we operate as a team. If we need help, we have so many levels that we can go to ask questions, to get inspiration, to get questions answered quickly and
Hi,
easily.
Jeanette.
And you learn so much from these ladies that have been in. Miss Natalie, I think some of you may have seen that she flew in from Utah this last Sunday and trained all of us. Miss Natalie has been in for 8 years. She is a 6-figure earner.
6
figures.
6 figures, people, from
Yes.
$5 jewelry.
It's
Come on.
amazing. She's a 6-figure earner and just poured out all of her wisdom on us on Sunday. And she's such a sweet, sweet spirit. Just love her to death. And she is available to us 24/7 through Facebook.
Yes.
We can message her at any time if we have questions. And so the wealth of information that is out there and available to you when you get started is amazing, and we help each other.
Yeah.
This is not a competition type of business. I'm not in competition with Kathy or Madison.
Except for the crown.
Don't get me started on the crown.
They fight
She
over the
stole the
crown.
crown.
There's a crown, people. They fight over
You
the
can
crown.
earn crowns.
You can earn crowns. Yes, you can.
Not
I earned it
crowns,
first.
but
You
You
did.
crowns.
just stole it from me.
Now it's your turn.
What, to have the crown? I'm not giving it back once I get it.
Well, I don't know. I might not
I'm
get it
just
back
saying.
either. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying you can't have it back when I. Here's
Oh,
Haley's.
that's a very good question.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jennifer Anderson asked, she wants to know how long does it take to get your kit? And while you're waiting on your kit, what should you be doing? Good question, Jennifer, for everybody. So it takes about 5 to 7 days to get your business kit once you sign up. The moment that you sign up, absolutely, you can start working your business. That's a good time for you to start setting things up, like we recommend that you do something like PayPal or Venmo. That's how you're going to invoice your customers. So go ahead and get stuff like that set up. Go ahead and start getting your items that you need to. Really, the only thing that you need to do this business is your cell phone, okay, and a good lighting, okay. So you want to start working on those things, like how are you going to hold your cell phone up? So you might look at a tripod. What kind of light do you need? You always want to do what we call a white light versus a soft light, because you want the best lighting that's going to showcase your jewelry. So you want to start looking around in your house. Where's the best place in my house that's going to showcase my jewelry the best way?
Bring it on, Carrie.
Yeah.
Bring it on, Carrie.
What's Carrie says?
Come get it.
Carrie, come and get my crown, sister. You come get my crown.
Come on, girl.
But those are some of the things you want to start looking at. Like
if you can't afford a light yet, find a really good window.
Over there?
She uses her bathroom
Yeah, that's okay. So you can see back here behind me, you see the little numbers hanging on each piece of jewelry. Those are little cards, so when you're showcasing a piece of jewelry, you want to hold up a number that says, this is number 1. So those little cards, little things like that, you want to start getting those ahead of time. So when you get ready to do your first show, your first live show, you're ready to rock and roll. Absolutely. But just know that Amazon's your best friend.
That's
the
right.
dollar store's your best friend.
Dollar Tree.
Sorry. You don't want to go broke. Your job is not to go broke doing this business. Your job is to make money. We're here to help you say, hey, go and do this. We buy little index cards. Just little simple things like that. Absolutely. Good question, Jennifer.
Once you get started, by the way, and you get added to our groups, there's lots of training videos immediately available to you. So you can, I have one in particular on the Papa Stars team page that literally gives you a step-by-step from the time that you order your kit, things that you need to get done in that week. And you can make yourself a little checklist, and it's super simple, and you have all of that prepped and ready, and as soon as your kit gets there, you're off and running.
Yeah. So, and that's the good thing about going back to what you said earlier about having a great upline. Any of us upline, we're going to be putting those things together for you to take the guessing game out of it. So we're here for you to help you succeed.
Absolutely.
Plus, there's tons of training while you're waiting for your kit to come
Absolutely.
on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't get something out of us, YouTube has plenty.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you'll find somebody out there, that you really like their personality and stuff, and you can watch their YouTube and stuff. Haley Marie says, are they pretty transparent on what it takes to move up to the different level?
Absolutely.
And what perks you gain to access? Y'all want to answer that? One of y'all want to? Miss Robbie, you're the one that she's just turned Miss Gold.
I just hit gold life of the party, which is amazing. I get to walk the stage at convention. I am so pumped. I'm so excited about that.
I'm gonna be right. I get to stand up in the audience when
clap for me.
I'm a bronze. I hit bronze, so hey, you better be standing up yelling as far as you can. Cause I'm gonna be. That's okay. Angie's bronze too. We're gonna be in the audience.
Awesome.
We're gonna be
awesome.
And then we're gonna be down at the foot of the stage, taking your picture.
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be so fun. So fun. Now, what was the question? You got off on all that. I forgot the question.
So Miss Haley wants to know, are they pretty transparent on what it takes for you to move up?
Yes, absolutely. There are several ways for you to know exactly what you need to hit your next rank. We have an app. Paparazzi has an app that you can download. Once you are a consultant, you can get logged into that app, and there's a page called the dashboard on your app that gives you exactly what numbers you need to hit and where you're at, so you know exactly what you need to do in that month to complete your goals and make that to hit that next rank, to hit that next life of the party goal, to hit that next Crown Club level. And let me just tell you real quick, I want to add this because we're talking about ranks. One of the most amazing parts of Paparazzi is the fact that our ranking system, there's several ways to rank, and not all of those are based on building a team. If you don't want to build a team, you don't have to build a team. They have the life of the party, which ranks you based on your own performance. So you can, on your own, hit new ranks, hit new milestones within the company, that sort of thing. So if you're wanting to sign up and do maybe for the discount, but then you get really interested in this and you don't want to do the recruiting part, you can still rank. You can still advance and get perks and have the special stuff that is linked to that life of the party rank that is amazing. And those are some really cool ranks. Up to and including an all expense paid trip to Las Vegas to meet with the founders, and they give you $2,000 and take you on a shopping spree with a concierge next to you who will carry all of your bags as you shop. That is a life of the party rank perk that you can get that is not based on a team at all.
That's right.
Amazing.
So you answered Christy's question on my page. So
well,
so
it
sorry.
helps. That's okay. That actually helps. I was gonna say you actually answered the question because she says, what if you're not able to build a team? One, you're going to.
They come to you.
They come to you. Once you start, people want to know what you're doing and how you're doing. So you're not going to have a problem making a team, building a team. But like Robbie says, you don't have to have a team.
You don't.
Well, so Karen Harmon says she just joined.
Who?
Go ahead.
Did you see that?
Do what?
I missed that you covered it.
Just joined. Where are the packages? Karen, did you join my team, girl? Yay!
So, Miss Karen, the packages are, you got
Not
3.
letting me do that.
Just joined. What are the packages?
Oh, she just joined the video.
Oh, I got you. I was just like, what?
I got too excited.
Miss Karen has mentioned the interest in possibly joining the team, however. But, yes, we have answered that question, Miss Karen, but we will answer it again.
Yes.
Go ahead, Miss Kathy.
So there are 3 packages that we have out there, Karen. The first package is only $99. It is so, we could easily spend $99 just going to Walmart.
I did today.
Yeah.
Not at Walmart,
I don't walk out of there without spending
I did today at JCPenney's.
But $99 will get you 35 pieces of jewelry in your kit, along with lots of other. You're going to get a box full of business supplies, bags, and a lot of goodies in there. A welcome kit, a really nice welcome kit. But you get 35 pieces of jewelry that you can instantly start selling and make a profit off of it.
Absolutely.
The second kit is $2.99, and you get, what did we say? How many pieces?
$2.99 is 120 pieces.
120 pieces. So you get 120 pieces. Now, each kit will also have special exclusive pieces in there just for new consultants. Okay, so for the $2.99 you get the 120. For the $4.99, which is the third kit, you get 200 pieces of jewelry. You get a ticket to the convention. Now the convention this year is sold out, but you get to save that ticket for next year. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
It's pretty cool that they do that.
Yes.
So if you purchase a $4.99 kit before convention this year, they're going to allow you to keep that ticket till next year. But if you get 200 pieces of jewelry, exclusive pieces as well, and you're going to be able to make a profit off of every single one of those. So it's it's pretty sweet. So.
Absolutely. We actually skipped a question. Miss Mary Oliver, she said she just lost her full-time job due to her health, no cure, and she's wheelchair bound. Been a consultant with her, partnered with her daughter for 18 months. However, she's the only one doing the business. She wants to build herself. Any suggestions that will fit the lifestyle scenario and being confined to my home? Let me just say this. Mary, that's the beauty of Facebook Live. We
Yeah.
have talked about some people don't want to do lives. Some people do not want to put their face out there. They're too nervous to hit that go live button. But in your situation, honey, Facebook Live is your answer.
Yeah.
Number one, it opens you up to an abundance of people. Social media has been the bomb when it comes to direct sales. Get on Facebook Live. Start doing lives on your own. I don't have anybody in my room with me when I do my lives.
I don't either.
I don't.
But sometimes I do. It's fun.
Yeah, we
But,
can.
yeah,
you
but
can.
you don't have to.
But you don't need anybody in there.
No.
There are ways to do those Facebook Lives all by yourself without any help. And the more consistent you are with going live, the more viewers you're going to get. But honestly, if you're doing this by yourself and you can't get out of your home, Facebook Live is your answer. Also, when you need to ship your packages and that sort of thing, PayPal offers shipping straight from your home. You don't have to leave your home. You can ship from PayPal, and you can contact the post office and they will pick up your packages. So seriously, this entire business can be done from your home. You never have to leave.
That's right.
You never have to leave.
Good question. Good question.
Good question.
Jennifer wanted to ask, can we place an order right after you sign up to get more jewelry?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The day you sign up, you can turn around and order more jewelry if you want. But sometimes if you're going to do that, you want to think about that. So if you're going to place an order and then turn right around and order more jewelry, maybe that's when you should think about maybe what kit fits your needs at the moment. So maybe you should just go ahead and order a bigger kit, so that way you get all those pieces in along at your first go around. But good question. Good question.
Yeah.
All right.
More questions. More questions.
All right. We're looking for questions.
Somebody is going
Hi,
to win
Shams
this
Kane.
gorgeous piece and a Fashion Fix set.
All right. What questions do we got? I know that we're on 3 different cameras, but y'all are being awful quiet.
Yes.
Ladies, y'all that are on here, y'all go out and spread the love. Spread this video out to everybody and get them in here so we can answer questions. And
Katie's watching us while she delivers mail.
there you go. Way to go, Katie. Dedicated Katie.
Dedication at its best. Absolutely.
Carrie says, one of my girls has a storefront. One buys for just herself and others go live. Lots of ways to customize your business. Yes, absolutely.
Miss Carrie.
I have one of my girls that sometimes it's a little hard for her to go live due to her vision. So she is more into going to like little vendor events. In fact, she's up there right now at another vendor locally around. So going up and doing the little vendors, doing storefronts, doing those sort of things, absolutely, there's endless possibility. Now, there are certain rules that we do have to follow. We have policy and procedures that we definitely want to make sure that we stay within our, guidelines. But for the most part, we can do lives, we can do parties, we can do, home events, churches, schools. When you go out and do vendor events and things like that, for you girls that are interested in that, you just have to make sure that you are the only paparazzi consultant at that event.
The only booth. Yep.
You can be the only booth. You cannot, paparazzi doesn't want us to be in rivalry with our other sisters. So you don't want 2 people there selling $5 jewelry doing the same thing. And that's why they want, because our price point is so spot on, it would be competition at that point. So you want to make sure it's your responsibility that when you do an event, whether it's schools or flea markets or anything, that you ask. Now, I'm not talking about other jewelry companies. You can only be the only paparazzi consultant there.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. I have a question from Miss Kelly Burrick. what is Paparazzi's policy about returns, or what do you do if a client has trouble with the pieces of jewelry? The return policy is pretty simple, Kelly. Whenever you receive your jewelry, you place an order, it comes to your front door. Once it is delivered, you have 3 days. You have 3 days to double check all of your jewelry. You want to go through it and make sure you don't have broken pieces with missing stones. It happens, girls. These boxes travel all over to get to its final destination. It's being shipped in these boxes.
Yeah, and they stuff them.
Yeah. So you're going to get pieces that are broken.
Yeah.
So in the back office, you it's where you log into your website. We call that the back office. There is an order history. Once you find a broken piece and you need to return that, in your order history, there is a button at the bottom of your order. When you pull up that particular order that you just went through, that just arrived to you, there's a button at the bottom that says return a piece. You click on that. It's a super simple little 2 or 3 questions. Put a little picture in there.
Yeah, you never send your stuff back.
No, they give you back office credit.
Yeah.
They give you credit for
and
that
they'll
piece.
send you, I've had them replace mine. They send me a brand new piece.
That is the return policy.
Yeah.
Now, the second part of your question is, what if one of your customers has a problem with a piece? Now, in your initial kit, you will receive a jewelry repair kit. And it's really simple. Most of the time, whenever you have a broken piece, it's going to be a little link on a chain or some little small something that is very, very easily fixed. So you can get that piece back from that customer and try to fix that for them. If it's not fixable, that is up to you as a consultant. You own your own business. This is your business. At that point, you need to decide if you are going to offer them another piece of jewelry, give them a credit on their next. That's completely up to you. But at that point, that's why you want to make sure before you ship it to or give it to your customers, you have checked it. You know before it left your hands that it was good and not broken. You then want to determine on your own how you want to take care of that piece.
Care of it.
Yeah.
Now I check everything.
Yes.
Usually when I'm invoicing, I'll pull everything out and just do a run quick through, just to make sure everything looks good. Mm-hmm. Everything's so when I know it leaves my hands, it's like good. You said, it's good. And I put, I will package it up, put a little packaging around it to help it, just to keep it safe when it's traveling to them as well.
Right.
Now I've had a customer that actually ordered off of my Paparazzi page, and it went directly to them. So Paparazzi, because that's another thing, when you sign up, you're going to get a free, beautiful, personalized, professional website from Paparazzi that allow you to send all your customers to, and they can shop anytime, day or night, buy whatever they're looking for. I did have a customer that actually had gotten something, and when she got it in the mail, she didn't notice it at first, but then it was broke. And basically, she just called them, and Paparazzi replaced it. They just sent her a brand new one in the mail, and she got it and was able to do what she needed to do. So they will honor that as well. So,
absolutely.
All right, I had another question here from Kim McKinney. She wants to know, do you ever experience pieces out of stock? And if so, are they good about restocking? Brooke, you want to answer this?
Brooke,
because you
hadn't
got to talk much. So
I'm okay with
lean over here, baby.
My throat kind of hurts, so I don't mind not talking. We experience pieces go out of stock 24/7 all the time. You have to be fast. So what we encourage is when we're doing a show, we like to encourage our people that if you like it, you should just go ahead and get it and not wait on it, because chances are if you go back to our website or you contact us and you say, hey, I like this piece, I think I want it, it's sold out. And so what we have is Monday through Friday as a consultant at 2 o'clock, about 2 o'clock every day. We have new releases hit, and they're out of stock within seconds. So you've got to be fast. So yeah, yes to your
But super good question, Kim. So, but going back to they restock, if it's a piece that is super popular and everybody likes it, I have found that eventually, not right then, but eventually it'll come back around, or they'll put it out in a different color, which is just as good. So they'll put it out in a different color, that sort of thing. But the glory about this business is we have new pieces every single day. So every single day they are always releasing. That's what I like about Paparazzi. It's not stale. A lot of your jewelry companies kind of have the same stuff. Like jewelry companies like this might have the same stuff, and that's just kind of what they focus on. Paparazzi puts out new pieces every day. Mm-hmm. Now, it might be 4 or 5 new pieces every day, and they're doing the same thing. If it's a hot item and people are snagging them up and selling out like crazy, then that gives them ideas on what to keep building and creating. Paparazzi has their own designers, and those designers are working hard. Look at this piece right here. This is stinking gorgeous. It costs $25. I'm going to tell you what, I saw this exact same piece at that, what's that popular girl? It's what's that name of that girl? The one that everybody was wearing those silver earrings. You know what I'm talking about?
I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Anyway, I was walking by her jewelry store. No.
What's the name of it?
It's those one that have those silver earrings that everybody wears. I have a pair myself. But this piece of jewelry was pretty much exact match hanging in that jewelry store, and it was over $100.
Boo.
And this is $25. I took a picture because I was like, oh my gosh, that looks just like ours, and it's $25. So, yes, we always have new things, but that's a very good question, Kim.
Absolutely.
As far as like we do run out of stock and stuff. So,
Miss Karen McDonough has asked, where is the best place to show your jewelry? It
right
depends
here. on your body.
Right here.
On you, yes. You need to be wearing your jewelry. If you are a paparazzi consultant, you need to be wearing your jewelry.
Yes.
But if you're talking about where's the best place to show it, to sell it, in my personal opinion, and this is going to be different for everybody, in my personal opinion, it is Facebook. Facebook has been an amazing avenue for selling this jewelry. Now, you can still do craft fairs. You can still do flea markets. You can set up in your driveway and do it like a garage sale. It's up to you and what you're capable of doing as far as selling this stuff. You are not limited at all.
Absolutely. Good questions, girl. Keep them coming. Y'all keep them coming.
I've got another one from Miss Karen Harmon. She asks, can you sell your jewelry on Facebook groups? Miss Karen, the only groups on Facebook you can sell your jewelry is a group that you own. You cannot use the garage sale groups or the buy sell trade groups. That they do not allow us to do that. But we do, as consultants, set up jewelry groups of our own, and we can sell that way. And you can sell on your personal page, your business page, in your own group. Now, if you want to use the buy, sell, trade groups, you can advertise yourself in that group and say, I have $5 jewelry for sale at my home. Visit me here. You can advertise your group on that site so that you can draw more people to your group. You can advertise in there, but you cannot post a picture of a piece of our jewelry in the buy, sell, trade, or garage sale groups and market $5. You can't. You cannot sell it that way.
Right.
Good question, Miss Karen.
And Carrie wants to know, any good advice on how to order items that are out of your personal comfort zone? I have several girls ask me this. That's a good question. That's a very good question.
I deal with that a lot.
Yeah, because I had some girls, that was, so you have to keep in mind, it's not about you.
That's right.
So you might feel like it's out of your comfort zone, but you have to think about that there's so many women out there that with different likes, different taste. I can tell you there was a couple of things that I've ordered that I thought, oh, I just really don't know about this, and I sold out of them. So, you know, if you feel comfortable about it, only buy like maybe 2 pieces just to see how it does. And then once you see how it sells, then that gives you an idea how you think your customers will react to that type of product and then purchase more. But, you know, do it in smaller increments.
I do have a little bitty tip that I would like to give. I know a lot of our consultants are out there too. And if you other girls who become a consultant, put this little tip in your pocket. Let me tell you, if you purchase a piece of jewelry that you are finding very difficult to sell, I do that a lot. I'll buy a piece and I just can't seem to get anybody interested in it. I've shown it several times. Let me tell you, if you will, during your Facebook Live, and this is the first time I even said it to these girls, but I've tested it and I proved it to myself this last week. If you will, on your next Facebook Live, pick out an outfit that particular piece of jewelry will go
that's
with.
what I do.
Wear it on your show.
I did that.
I'm telling you,
It works.
I'm more than sold out of a piece
I do that too.
this last week that I have shown 4 different times and never sold one.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I've
it looks
sold
better
it.
on than it does the
Yes.
hanger.
In fact, I am still getting messages today saying, "Do you have any of that necklace left?" And I don't. It's sold out.
And I think because
it.
we're so visual, and it goes
We
back
are.
to like you just said, it looks better. You know, you
Looks better on than it does.
yeah,
the hanger
because you know you
sometimes.
walk.
Yes.
It's like you walk by something, you know, clothes wise, and you think, oh, I don't know about that. That's not my style. But then you put it on, and you think, okay, this looks really good for my body
It's cute.
type.
Yeah, it's cute.
You know, it's the same thing with your jewelry. So I always tell everybody. So yes, consultants, you always only, and I say only, want to wear on your shows something that you have available to sell.
Yes.
Don't wear anything on your show. Okay, this show
We
don't
don't have.
count. This show don't count.
Because we're not selling.
We're not
Because
selling.
We're not selling right now.
Don't wear something that because if they see it, they're gonna, oh my gosh, I love that. Do you have one of those? And then you go, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have one.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that because I have bracelets, and I forgot to take them off, and everybody was wanting them, and not these, it was some different ones, and I didn't have them, so I'm like, oops, I have to take these off. So remember, only wear what you want to sell, because women are visual.
Yes.
They want to see it. They want to see what it looks like. They want to see what it looks like on you.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
Absolutely.
good question.
I have another question. Do you have one?
I
or-
do.
Come on,
It's
Maddie.
okay. Well,
ahead, Maddie.
I was just going to have her go over it again. Melissa has asked twice, but she wants to know the startup cost.
Okay.
And then she says, how many pieces do you get in the startup?
Okay, good
Go
question.
ahead. And then she says, is there a quick turnaround on your orders? Meaning when you order, how long does it take to receive your order?
Do you want to
So
answer
sure.
it?
Go ahead.
So the startup cost, Melissa, is we have 3. You get a kit for $99. Oh, how'd you do that? And then you get another one for
Because I'm smart.
it's $2.99, and then there's $4.99. So each kit you're gonna get.
Mine's
So
not like
the
yours.
$99 kit you're going to get 35 pieces. Your $2.99 kit you're going to get 120 pieces, and then the $4.99 kit you get 200 pieces. So in my experience, I got the $99 kit. I sold out all 35 pieces the day I got my box and showed it.
Yeah.
And then when you place an order, right now we're so busy, but whenever they send you an email after you've purchased an order, it typically takes 5 to 7 business days after you get that confirmation email.
We can't see you on this
Sorry,
one.
I dropped it
I
because
get-
you knocked me over.
I get it.
Don't knock everything over. That touched.
I was trying to get her to lean.
Well, that line is in my
I was
face.
trying to get her to
Larry.
lean over so she wasn't cut off
I'm
on
in the
there.
camera.
I feel like you cut off right there.
It's just that white line.
Yeah. Miss Karen has asked, how do you clean your jewelry?
Oh,
Girls, your jewelry does not like moisture. Do not use chemicals, water, anything moist on your jewelry. Get yourself a jewelry buffing cloth. You can get them on Amazon for like $8, I think. And it does a fantastic job. If you cannot get a jewelry polishing cloth from Amazon. I think they got them at Walmart.
You
too.
can.
But if you can't get your hands on that, almost all of us have the little cell phone microfiber cloths laying around.
Yeah.
You get them with your cell phones. You get them when you buy glasses. Those things. You can use those, and you just buff that jewelry clean, and that removes tarnish and all of that stuff.
So let me see if I can remember
moisture.
this. So you want to avoid the
5
7.
S's.
It's 7, isn't it?
It's 5.
I thought I wrote 7 on mine.
5.
Swimming. Don't want to swim in it. You don't want to sweat in it. You don't want to sleep in it.
No spray.
You don't want to spray in it. And
Sweat.
I already said that. There's another one.
Sleep, swim, sweat, spray.
And there's another one, but
There's another one.
We'll come up with it in a second.
I got it written down at home.
I do too. I've got it somewhere.
It's like, okay.
Avoid the 5 S's.
Avoid the 5 S's.
Moisture of any sort.
4.5 because we don't know the 5th one.
Shower.
Shower,
That's
yes.
Good job, Christy.
Thank you,
Yes.
Shower.
Way to
Thank
pay
you,
attention.
Good job. What else, girls? What else? Y'all asked me. Now remember, guess. All you guess for every question.
We're almost ready to do our
First
first
drawing.
drawing.
So,
Miss Karen.
ask questions. Your name goes in a pot. You got to ask
Miss-
questions, and you got to be present to win.
I got another one from Miss Karen Harmon.
Oh, good.
She says, how long does it generally take to get your jewelry after ordering? Your initial kit, 5 to 7 business days. When you purchase an order out of the back office, 5 to 7 business days.
Yeah.
Typically after you get the confirmation email.
Yes.
Y'all keep going. Ask more questions. We're almost
I've
ready.
got some more over here.
Yeah, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say Robbie's got some.
I
Go
got
ahead,
some
go
too.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Melissa says, do you coach pretty good on how to use Facebook Live? Because I am not too smart when it comes to that stuff. Melissa, between us 3, you've got the 3 best coaches right here and the 3 best cheerleaders.
That's right. We will be your
we
will be your cheerleader.
We have a lot of training on Robbie's. Robbie's our upline in our group. So she's got a lot of training on hers. And then what you can't find from us, you can find on YouTube or with Heather or with Natalie.
Or ask us and we'll find it for
Or
you.
just ask us and we'll help you.
We'll
She
find out for
she
you.
also says, does everyone use PayPal? I use PayPal and I use Venmo and I also have Square. I typically use PayPal because I like to keep all of my paparazzi money together. But I have a couple of girls who only like to use Venmo, so I do have both accounts.
You can do it your way.
Yeah, whatever's best
It
for
is
you.
not required to
That's
use
right.
PayPal or any of those.
That's right.
That's right.
It's not required for you to use any of those at all. If you
Right.
want to be a cash and carry girl,
Yeah,
be a
yeah,
cash
yeah.
and carry girl. You can do that too. It is
right.
completely up to you.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of owning your own business, ladies.
Absolutely.
That is so
There's
true.
you can even do through Messenger. They built in, and it's pretty secure. I've used it a couple times. You can actually, some people say they don't use PayPal. They can, and they don't feel comfortable with it. You can. There's a button in your Messenger.
I use that a lot.
Yeah, that you just send. You just hit the
Request
pay,
the money.
request the money, and then
Oh,
when
yes.
it comes back to you, you have an
Yes.
opportunity at that point to decide if you want the money to go into PayPal or Venmo
Yeah.
or any of those. So absolutely. So good
I
question.
set mine up to go to my personal account. It just
She
goes
says,
right
do
in
you have
there.
an iPad or something? I use my cell phone. She uses her iPad.
I
She
use my
uses
cell
her cell phone. It's whatever you have for you that works best. If you have a laptop with a camera, you can use that.
Absolutely. I suggest doing, before going live for the very first time with your jewelry, I suggest doing some test runs. You can
Yes.
always limit your audience to 1 or 2 people that you want to, let's jump on live with me real fast. Let me know if the light's right. Let me know if this looks good. Let me know, and do a few test runs on just a couple of your friends. Or in my case, I normally use my husband. He's my guinea pig. I'm like, hey, let's do this real quick, and he'll jump on and we'll look at it together and say, yeah, we need to change this or fix that or whatever. So there's ways to test that long before you
Hi,
ever
Veronica.
go live.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing. If y'all are wondering why I'm bending up so close, I want to get close to y'all. No,
She's up close and personal.
I'm up close and
I just
personal.
wrote Haley's.
Our phone's way over there, and so I'm just sitting here going
I
through
have
the
a-
I just
message.
wrote Haley's.
I have another question.
Okay, I do too when you get through.
Okay, Miss Christy Wagner, what do you guys do if you have a
She
piece that
bouncing
just won't sell? we keep showing it.
Yeah, just keep
Just
showing
keep
it.
showing it. Eventually, someone is going to love that piece.
Yeah.
That's right.
We all have different
That's right.
tastes. I like certain things that she doesn't like. She likes things that I don't like, and maybe I wasn't on that live that time.
Or
and didn't see it,
giveaways.
but yes, you can
I do
always
plenty of
giveaways.
giveaways with things
You can
that I
always
can't
do
sell.
Because
as
keep
well.
in mind the key is to grow your views.
Yes.
So as these views right up here that you see in the corner, I'm doing all the phones. These views right here.
Oh.
So as these views are growing, eventually you're going to pull those pieces out of your vault and you're going to show them again. I had a pair of earrings, and I think I shared that with y'all. I had a pair of earrings I think I showed 3 or 4 times, and I just could not sell them. But going back to what I wore them on my show one night. I thought, okay, I'm going to wear these on my show. And I sold every one of them. I think I had like 6 pair. And I sold every one of them. It's the craziest thing. You just never know. Eventually you're going to...
I love him too.
So I have a question, Miss Haley Marie. So Miss Haley Marie says, are you allowed to make suggestions on certain styles to the team based on what you sell? Angie's people like fringe. So are you allowed to make... Yeah. Are you allowed to make suggestions on styles to... Sure, I mean, that's not... You're going to...
You become a stylist whenever you start selling this stuff. You really do. People look to you for advice. So, yeah, absolutely. If you have... oh, okay, I thought my phone was dying. It's not. If you have ideas or people ask you questions about... That's part of your job.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Give
so
them
that's a
all
good,
that.
Haley. Good question, Haley.
Karen wanted to...
Look at this baby.
Yeah, that's my little baby. Karen wanted to clarify when she asked earlier about...
Brittany says, hi, ladies, and Wilson.
He likes the camera.
Yes, he does. He just likes to be held.
He's
is what
trying to
he
jump
likes.
up on you.
Yes, he wants mama. Anyway, Karen wanted to clarify that when she asked where's the best place to go to show your jewelry, she wanted to clarify like where to show in your home if you're doing it live.
Oh.
You want to go live in a place where you have the best lighting.
Light.
Yes.
Lighting is key.
Mm-hmm.
Key.
Hers is the bathroom.
Key. She does the bathroom.
Yep.
I have an office with my
Find you a
umbrella
good
lights.
window.
Yeah, there's where your best lighting is where you want to go.
Now,
live
that
and
doesn't
show
mean
your
when you
jewelry.
start in one area that eventually as you are learning your business that you can't move. I'm in the process of redesigning one of our guest bedrooms, and it's now going to be my office jewelry boutique. So because I've been doing it in the bathroom, and that's the type of light that I want, that's the type of light that I'm going to be looking for to use in my office. Because yes, that is the number one thing that you need to worry about is the light.
It's
So
fun to draw.
I put this last question
Okay.
already in the basket,
Okay,
so
go
I'm
ahead.
going to answer it.
and then we're going to do a drawing.
Melissa wants to know if you can do this as a team. Her and her daughter are thinking about doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
We have lots of
Fun that way.
We have lots of husbands and wives that do this. We have lots of sisters that do this. Robbie's got somebody up on her team on
Miss
her
Carrie
phone.
and
Her
her
and her sister do it. So absolutely,
I think that's fun.
it makes it a lot more fun.
We have fun. So
Yeah.
I've been on her show. I've been on both their shows, and it's a blast.
Yes,
We
it
we just act silly and goofy, and it's just fun.
Everybody
Okay,
has a
so
good
we're
time.
gonna come back to y'all's questions.
Yes.
Okay, we got some more questions, but let's do a
We're gonna do the first one. Are we drawing?
drawing.
Which one are we drawing for?
Let's do the fashion
We'll
fix.
do the one they can see, or the one they can see.
Oh, let's do that in last.
And- okay.
That way it can stay on
We'll
there.
do that one.
Okay.
Fashion fix. Somebody's fixing to win the fashion fix.
Woohoo!
Here's all our names.
You get 4 pieces.
I'm not looking. And you have to be present to win. Present
Yes,
to
if
win.
you're not here, we're moving on to another.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
And it is Haley.
Are you here, Haley?
Yeah, I think
She is
Haley,
here.
check in, girl.
Haley, check in. Haley Marie, which I know she is because I still have another question to ask her. So, Miss Haley Marie, whoop, whoop. Okay,
Fashion fix.
so Miss Haley Marie, you win the beautiful fashion fix that just came out.
Yes.
This came out. You get that beautiful necklace. You get the beautiful snap and wrap. You get
Oh, hey.
the beautiful cuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't that gorgeous?
Knock on the shoulder.
And your ring. Yay! Everybody give some love to Marie, to Haley Marie. She won the fashion fix. Haley Marie.
Oh my goodness.
I got to do all three. Haley Marie.
All right, let's keep going because we've got some more questions here.
Okay.
Any good advice on how to order items that are out of your personal comfort zone? I have several girls who have asked this. Did we
I
answer
just
that
dropped
one?
one. We did. I just dropped one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
We got that, Miss Carrie.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
we got
Your
hers.
foot?
Okay.
Miss Karen, when someone says they can't do this job because it's out of their comfort zone,
Yes,
what
you
is
can.
your advice to them about getting out of their comfort zone? Kathy has a really good answer to that, so I'm going to let you have it.
Grab a friend. Grab your friend.
Or your mom.
Or your mom. Or your sister. Or whoever. Get them in here. Get the sponsor.
Yeah.
This person that sponsors you. They've been doing this. Okay? So let your sponsor come over and be with you on your very first show. You're going to laugh. You're going to giggle. You're going to feel comfortable. Okay? And so Miss Madison has a consultant on her team. And was very quiet, very shy. Didn't know she could do it, Miss Sarah.
Oh, she's gonna laugh when you say her name. She's just very quiet.
Girl, she is on there doing them lives all the time. She's quiet.
Grab somebody you're comfortable with. So if it's your husband, or if it's a kid, or my
Your
mom.
best friend.
Yes, we all live close by each other, so we just, she hijacked a lot of our shows, and then
Prior to signing up, yes, she did.
grab somebody you're comfortable with, and then
I'm telling you,
just get on there like you're talking to her.
Yeah,
Don't
it
even
makes
worry
a
about
difference
it.
because when we're sitting here looking at each other, laughing and goofing off, and they pick on me.
Oh,
all the time.
All the time, but it's fun.
Fake news.
We do. We do.
Fake news.
Fake news.
It's fun. Good question.
She asked for it.
Okay.
Melissa asked about lighting, and they already answered it. But when it comes to lighting, if you'll just find a really good window or a really good room that has lighting, like we always say, she uses her bathroom. It's because she has the best lighting in there. Until, if you're able to, Amazon sells umbrella lights, and those are really good as well.
They're amazing, and they're cheap. They're
So
a whole lot cheaper than you think.
Absolutely.
So this is going back to Haley. This was the second part of her question that she popped up a while ago. Haley Marie.
Mm-hmm.
She was asking earlier suggestions about styles, teams based on what you sell. And she was asking, she means, is there a way to talk to the designers? So if you're talking about our paparazzi designers,
not unless you're her best friend.
Yeah, because I don't even know where they're located.
Well, no.
That might be a little hard.
I'm just going to say no.
Yeah.
Now, you can always email the paparazzi support team.
Oh, yeah,
Give
you
them
can do that.
suggestions. Now, I don't know how far that would go. I don't know if that would get translated to the designers or not.
That would be
fun.
fun.
That would be fun.
Ooh, yeah, because there's a necklace that I've seen to go with the fringe earrings. I'm thinking paparazzi needs to make those.
Maybe you should make it with the fringe.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it and send it to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give them an idea.
You look very beautiful, Casey Nelson.
I have more if you don't.
Mary, you look very beautiful, Casey Nelson. Love the hair.
All right. Karen says, is it good for a consultant to buy from another consultant? Why or why not? This one is very...
I'm sorry, I was reading those comments.
This one is a very, I would say, controversial.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Is it good to buy from another consultant
Oh.
or not?
Yeah, I'll answer that.
It's a little bit controversial. Let me tell you, in my personal opinion, it is not good to buy from another consultant. If you are already a consultant, number one.
Unless you're buying it for yourself.
Yeah, if you're buying it for yourself and you just couldn't get it out of the back office, you know, it sold out and your buddy got it, or, you know, one of your other consultants got it and you just have to have that piece, absolutely buy it for yourself. But if you're buying it to resell, don't do that to yourself. Number one, you're not making any money.
Nothing.
Because we as consultants, even if we buy from another consultant, we are obligated to charge $5. We can't sell it even to a consultant at our price, which is $2.75.
You wouldn't be making any money if you did. Period.
So if you buy from another consultant and try to resell it, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, and quite honestly, our ranking system is based on personal volume. And if you're not purchasing out of the back office, you're not building your volume. You're not ranking up. You're bypassing all of the blessings and the perks that come along with doing this business right,
Absolutely.
which is log into your back office, purchase those pieces yourself. Again, there are going to be times that you've got a really good customer and they want this one piece and you just, you want to make them happy. Yeah, I have done it. I'll go out and I will purchase a piece from another consultant because this particular customer who buys from me all the time is dying for that piece and I didn't get it. I'll do that. But I will not make it a habit to go out and purchase pieces from other consultants because I'm only hurting myself and my team by doing that.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I ever do that is when I'm buying it for myself. And I know that it's a piece that I haven't seen anybody have. Maybe it's somebody's, like we talked about earlier, an old piece that they've had in their vault. And I'm thinking, ooh, that's gorgeous. I want that for myself. Then I'll get it just for myself. But not to sell or anything like that. So, good question.
So Melissa says, are there conferences that you go to? Does the company give rewards for the amount your sales you do? For the amount of sales you do?
Not sales.
Yes.
Not sales.
Conference, well, I was going to say the conference part, yes.
Conference,
Yes to the
absolutely.
conference.
So we have
Fun.
convention in Vegas this year. We have a cruise that we can potentially earn coming up in
that's in a couple-
January. We went to a conference in Dallas a couple of months ago. So
Empower Me Pink.
Yes, there's constant conferences.
And then did you get Melissa's?
I just
Okay, I meant her name in here.
Yeah.
Did you answer the second
the
part?
second
and then
one
we'll
that
pop
says,
up to
does the
Karen's.
company give reward for the amount of your sales you do? So is it no or is
No.
it
No, they
that's
can't.
what
They
you
do
rank
not,
up based off of your sales?
No,
Not off your sales,
not
but
off
your
sales,
PV.
baby.
Your
Off of
PV.
off
That's
of
what I
what you purchase. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound like I was getting you. No, it is based off of what we purchase out of the back office. They can't keep track of what we're selling. Once we
It's two
purchase
separate things.
yeah, it's two separate things. Once we purchase our jewelry and it makes it to us, they can't keep track of what we're selling. We don't report back to them what we sell. So it's not based on sales. It's based on your purchases from the company.
Right.
So you purchase your jewelry, it comes to you, and then you sell it out of your office, your bling bag, your booth, your whatever on your live. They don't track that. All of our ranking is based on what we purchase out of the back office.
Which is why going back to, do we purchase from other consultants? If you purchase from other consultants, it doesn't go towards your PV, which doesn't help Paparazzi see what you're doing to be able to recognize you at conference. So you want to work on your personal volume because that's where you're going to earn those your crown and your cruise. Your cruise, yes. They even have a contest where they can have the Z collection named after you, and I am going to have a necklace named after me, just so you know.
You go, girl.
Okay? But so you have a necklace named after you. Those are the perks, and it is based on your personal volume. So you want to concentrate on your personal volume. That doesn't mean go out there and just buy tons and tons and tons and tons of jewelry and keep buying. If you're not selling, what good is that? What good is that? You need to sell. So, yes, good question, Melissa.
Yeah.
Good question. Oh, and then back up here, it kind of goes with Melissa had asked a little bit ago about something, I thought. But Karen was asking, are there team meetings? Did you get Karen's name in here? One of y'all get Karen Harmon.
Did you write Karen's name?
I haven't gotten to her. Don't go there. I'm going in order on mine.
Well,
Yeah, she's on her.
She's on down.
Okay, well, you
I think she was just going off the question, was answering her
going off to
question.
the question.
There's not any more on that one.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just trying to keep track over here because we got 3 phones.
Okay,
going.
well, you need to shoot them because we ain't got none over here.
Y'all don't have any? Okay. Kelly Burrick, again, how many hours a week would you say you spend, including shows, preparing for shows, checking the jewelry, shipping jewelry? It sounds like a full-time job. Kelly, it can be.
It can be.
It can be. But
It's fun.
It's fun. But I will tell you this. Paparazzi as a business, you get to work it your own way. You can work it full-time, you can work it part-time, you can work it sometime. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. If you only need $100 extra a month, you're not going to spend that many hours.
That's right.
I don't work a full-time job. I do not work outside my home. So I work my business full-time. I am in my office almost every single day doing something. Organizing jewelry, shipping jewelry, setting up for my next show, organizing jewelry. Oh, and did I say I organize jewelry all the time?
But the key is with what you sell in your jewelry,
Yes.
making money.
Yes, but you get to do it your own way. There is no set amount of time that you have to spend to make this business work for you.
Right.
You need to set your goal and figure out what it takes to get you to that goal. Because again, I want full-time money. So I'm going to work this thing full-time. A lot of people only need a little extra spending money during the month. Or maybe they're just looking for new friends. Or maybe they're just,
That's a good
they're
one.
not going to work it like a full-time job.
Right.
Does that make sense? I hope I'm being clear. Some of us work it full-time. Some of us work it part-time. Some
The
of us work
sky
it
is the
sometime.
limit.
It's up to you and how you want
Yeah,
to do it.
absolutely. So the sky is the limit. If you want to work it full time, we were saying earlier, our elite director, she's a 6-figure earner. 6 figures. When you get up that high, making 6 figures, and you're able to hire people to come in and to assist you.
She has an assistant.
Assist
that
you
helps
to
her.
help you package this up and mail it off. And guess what? You're a 6-figure earner. You can go out
You
shopping
can do
if
that.
you want. You can. She just went to New York City and bought her a Louis Vuitton. I mean, come on.
Yes, she did.
So good questions.
All right. Do y'all have one?
I do.
Go for it.
Melissa says, do
Come on, girls.
you each decide how many pieces you want to sell per show? Do you have to sell a certain amount every month to keep your business? So the first part of your question is, yes, you decide. You can do 20 pieces, you can do 30 pieces, you can do 50 pieces, you can do 15 pieces. We had a girl at our training the other day, she does what she calls a dirty dozen. So if you get up and
Oh, let's see.
you want to do 12 pieces and you've got multiples of those 12 pieces, you decide how many you want to sell per show. And then the second part you said, do you have to sell a certain amount each month to keep your business? So not sell, but purchase. So in order to keep your business, you want to do 100 pieces a year. And then in order, if you're growing your team and you're doing commissions and stuff like that, you need 25 pieces a month, which is super
And that's the
duper
purchase.
easy.
So easy.
I probably do that
Easy.
every day or every other day.
Oh my gosh.
So I think for the month so far, we're in day 15. I'm already up to I think 500 pieces.
Yeah, I brought my book, but I'd have to go back and look. So just to give you a quick little sample. So we talk about purchasing 25 pieces. You think, oh my gosh, I got to buy 25 pieces. Well, guess what? When you have a show and you sell your average show, my average on per show is 60 to 70 pieces a show.
Yeah.
And I think yours is now over 100 or so
It is.
pieces a show.
For sure.
Hello, if you
No,
have
and you are going to have some that do not sell that much.
You're
gonna
going to have
those
some
shows.
low ones. I think my lowest show, which,
Yes,
we
you
know
do.
we all have low shows, was 30, whatever I was telling, 36, 38. That's a low show, but that's still over 25.
That's a
That's
lot.
right.
And, but when you first start, you might have a show that you
Sell 2 or 3.
You might only sell 2 or 3.
It happens.
It happens, but
You have
my
to.
point is when you're having a show and you're doing like a 30-piece show or a 20-piece show, 25 pieces is easy.
It's easy.
Yeah, good question. though.
Miss
Good
Portia Lachey, she asked, is there a specific requirement
See
in
what Melissa
sales
says.
you must reach every month? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And that was pretty much the same question that Melissa just asked Miss Madison, and we answered that. No, Miss Portia, there is not a certain amount that you have to sell every month. If you don't have to buy a certain amount to stay a consultant, you don't have to sell a certain amount to stay a consultant. You work your business your way. Again, you have to make sure to maintain your consultant status that within a 12-month period you have purchased, not sold, purchased 100 pieces in a year. So easy. So easy.
Melissa says, what else comes in the kit besides jewelry?
Ooh, good question, Melissa. You get a beautiful black box. Okay.
It is
You get a box.
You want? Oh, you can't get out. So you get if you can grab that box, you get a beautiful black box. Paparazzi's got its stuff full of goodies for you. So depending on the size of the kit that you get, everybody's going to get business supplies. You get a pack of bags, which is, how many's in that? 100?
100.
So you get 100 pack. Look at this beautiful, it's going to be backwards for y'all. But you get this beautiful box full. Look how thick it is. This is full of goodies. It has your bags in it. It has brochures in it. And now they have a beautiful, have you seen the welcoming kit?
Welcome kit, yeah.
I'm in, so I love
amazing.
stuff like that. I love business supplies, believe it or not.
They
But-
just added that too.
and I didn't
We
get
didn't
one. But it's a beautiful welcoming kit. When you open it up, it's a nice little book. It kind of tells you everything about the business. It introduces the founders of the company. It shows you what our fashion fix is. It just goes through everything for you in this beautiful kit. You get, help me out, girls. You get brochures. You get some little thank you cards.
You get a receipt book. You get
receipt
invitations
book.
for parties.
Yeah.
You get your jewelry repair
You
thing.
get-
You get a little bust for
Oh, a
showing
little
your,
black bus. Yeah.
for showing your jewelry.
And
There's
now
lots of little
the
things.
bigger kit that you get, like I got the big kit.
You get the ring ones, and the bracelet ones.
Yeah, so in the big kit, I got a bust for my necklace. I got a holder that could showcase a bracelet one at a time, a little ring holder to showcase it. You also get your convention ticket. But there's all kinds of stuff to get you started in your business.
Back when I signed up, I got my bling bag.
That was
Not
a perk
to
of the
brag.
That was the perk of the month that she
Yes, it was.
signed up. They gave the bling bags away for free.
Yeah, they always
If you
have
girls that have not seen a bling bag or know what that is, it is the most
Where's
awesome.
your bling bag?
It's out there on the.
Mine's out in the car.
Yeah, mine's right out
Hey,
outside
Emily.
there. Anyway, it's a beautiful leather bag with little
It's
picture
on the
windows,
on the
sides
counter,
on
you got
it
that.
that you carry around and sell your jewelry out of. It's amazing, right there on the counter. It's an amazing bag that is a huge tool that will help you sell.
Yeah, we're going to showcase it.
There we
So going back to all of y'all's questions about are there other ways besides a live to showcase your jewelry? And the answer to that would be, which one has the most?
That's my little sailor over there, by the way.
Is the bling bag.
I love them.
Okay, this is the bling bag. You see all the pockets on it? So you can slide
I
your
emptied a pocket at the restaurant.
you can slide your beautiful pieces of jewelry in each one of these, and it's on both sides.
Yeah.
So guess what? When you walk down the street or in a building or in a store and people see these, they're going to be shopping out right out of your bag going,
That's
ooh,
right.
those are so pretty.
I always
And
do.
you're going to go, it's only $5. And they're going to purchase right off of you right then and there. So the
That's
bling
awesome.
bag is pretty awesome. So
It is awesome.
that's pretty sweet.
You have one?
Yeah, Melissa, Madison has one from Melissa, which is a very good question. I don't think we've ever had this asked. Is the company pretty easy to call if you have questions? Yes.
I think we have great customer service.
They're amazing.
They really, I've only had to call twice, but they are really awesome to deal with.
They're really sweet.
Like, yeah,
They're really sweet. You're calling in the United States. You're in Utah.
Remember,
You're calling
girls,
someone in
ask
Utah.
questions. You get your name in a pot.
That's
Asking.
Love our customer service. Yes, absolutely.
Good question, Melissa.
Patty asks, what site do you use for spinning the wheel after your shows? That is based on your own preference. Mine in particular, because Patty, I know you are on my shows all the time. Patty's my sister, by the way. I use a little app. I don't even use a website. It's a little app called Amazing Wheels. And I use, if you are on my show at the end of the show and you have followed the instructions on the board, I will put your name on a winner's wheel and I spin the wheel and you have a chance of winning 5 free pieces of jewelry. So mine's just a little app called Amazing Wheels. That's what I use.
Yeah,
What do
good
you
question.
use?
I use, what's the name of that?
Mine's like name guesser or name
picker.
Yes.
Name picker. It's actually on the computer.
Yes.
So I can use my keyboard when I type people's names in. It's called Name Picker. I actually have one on my phone too called Name Picker, but I don't like finger typing everybody's names in there. So yeah. There's also, depending on what phone you have, I know the wheel that she had was not available for my iPhone.
Yeah, because mine's Android.
And I'm iPhone, so but there's different ones available. Good question.
She says we're doing a great job.
Aw, thank you, Melissa. Thank you. So, girls, y'all invite everybody in here. Get them here. Now, remember, for every question that you ask us about the paparazzi business, we're putting your name. We got one more drawing to give away at 4:30 for this beautiful Z collection. This is $25 on our Z collection.
That is a Miss Donna Lee.
It's pretty.
Love her.
Pretty. So, somebody, and you have to be present to win. But ask questions, any question about this business.
Miss Christy Wagner asks, what if you do not know how to fix a piece of jewelry like you guys do? Well, Christy, it's really pretty easy.
It really is.
It really is. It really is easy. And I will say that some of it that comes in that you can't fix, those are the pieces that you want to contact the back office, get in your back office and request a credit for that one. Send them a little picture. They'll give you back office credit. And just get rid of that piece.
Yeah.
If you can't fix it, get your credit, move on. It's so easy though.
And you probably said this a while ago, and I did, and I don't remember. But when you sign up, they send you. That's another thing, Melissa, that you get in your kit is they send you a repair kit. It comes with a little box. And the repair kit has every color from gold, silver, bronze, little fish hook earrings. Oh, there you go. It's like this. I don't want to.
Yeah, don't tump it
too
far.
You'll get this, and inside. Can y'all? I don't want to tump it.
You can go a little bit.
Okay, do y'all see the little squares? It looks like a fishing lure type deal. Each. So there's they send you a whole bag of the black gunmetal, the gold, the silver, the bronze, fish hook earrings, and they give you some pliers. And so,
jewelry pliers.
Yeah. So, the only thing you don't get is like the jewelry glue. So, if one of the little jewels pops up, the stones, just go get you some jewelry glue, pop that little baby back on, and it's good as new. Because all it was is they didn't have enough glue on there. But most of the times the things that come in and broke, it's just those little round hooks are just
the jump rings.
They're not like clasped real tight, and so the necklace comes apart, and you just use the plier.
One of my girls FaceTimed me, and we
together.
Yes, she got it fixed. Yeah. Just FaceTime us if you need.
Good question, Kim. Okay, here we go. I got two. Good. Thank y'all for asking questions. Okay. Let's jump back up here. Haley Marie. Y'all ready? You got Haley? Yeah. She wants to know, how do you get access to the Z collection? Because that piece is stunning. So, but I haven't heard of the Z. So guess what, Haley? They are available to you, and you're in the back office just like the rest of your jewelry. So we're known for our $5 jewelry. I mean, that is obviously what we're known for because the price point is right on. But we do have another line. Oops. Uh-oh. But we do have another line, and it is our Z collection, and there's like several pieces out there. In fact, Haley, you can actually, as a customer, go right out to the Paparazzi accessory, go to Angie's page or whatever, and you can look at the Z collection, and you can see all the different ones. The Z, it is $25 line. And then they're beautiful. They're just a little, the $5 jewelry is absolutely stunning. We love our $5 jewelry. The $25 jewelry, I just always say it's just a little bit more meat. It's just a little bit more you got this, so if it was a $25 piece, it's probably just going to have more. That's all. A little bit
more substantial, a little more statement-y. There's just a little bit more to it.
Yeah, so it is available, and it is available in your back office, and yes, you can sell that as well. So, good question. And that was for Haley.
Sorry.
You got one?
I just was going to throw it
Go
in.
ahead.
Melissa says, so you can use an Android phone. Don't need a dang iPhone.
That's right, girl.
Don't be hating on us iPhoners, but yes.
Android.
Androids have a really good camera, so yes,
They do.
that's yours for Kim.
I was thinking about going to the Android, and then everybody taught me back to going to what I had before, and I think
I've always been Android. I have never once owned an iPhone, and I will never own.
It's a phone.
I don't get it.
All phones.
I don't get you iPhone haters.
All right, Kim McKinney.
I've got questions.
I just put hers.
Oh, okay. You want to start? We'll come back to you, Kim. Hold that thought.
Patty asks, how do you decide how many of each piece to buy for your shows?
Good question.
That's a really good question. It depends on your audience, honestly. You want to start out when you get your first kit, you're going to kind of get a feel for how many people are going to pop into your show. Now, you're going to do certain things and try to draw more people and that sort of thing. Start a little low, and you're going to work up a little at a time. It's going to depend on how many people pop into your show. Or if you're planning on hosting like in-home shows or craft fairs and that sort of thing, you're going to buy a larger volume, obviously, because you're going to have a lot of eyes on your staff at one time.
Yeah,
Christy.
So it all depends on what your goals are, what your audience is, and as you begin to build your business, people are going to start requesting certain things. Well, I like blue. Well, I like gold. Well, I like turquoise. Well, I like, I love the gunmetal. I love this. I love that. And as you learn your people, you'll know exactly what you need to purchase.
I'm going to take y'all's name back out of the basket for you iPhone haters.
No,
See how I'm putting Androids up there. I'm going to take your name
the basket's
out.
over here by me. No, she's not.
You get a negative name.
Melissa
I'm just
says,
kidding.
you go, girl. All right. Kim McKinney. She says, can you talk about the quality of material used to make the jewelry? Good question. We haven't ever had that question. So each different piece, as we know, it is only $5 jewelry. So actually, it costs us $2.75 to purchase the jewelry. Most, I believe, I hadn't had any bad quality. Have y'all?
Any problem?
Oh my heavens! I did not turn down.
Oh, you're fine.
But the quality of the especially the crystals. Oh my gosh, don't you think
They're amazing.
The crystals are so
They're
beautiful.
amazing.
I don't know where they get them, but the crystals are so stinking pretty. But yeah, so I haven't had anything in particular that I think isn't bad quality or anything. You've got the different metals. They're good about your different metals, from copper, brass, gold, silver,
It's just so amazing.
and the gunmetal. I love the gunmetal.
Gunmetal
That
is
black
really pretty.
sleep.
I didn't
yeah.
like gunmetal when I first started. I thought, why would you want black?
It's pretty.
Now I'm like
Maybe
all
I
about it.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's really pretty. But
gorgeous.
that's a very good question. Can you? But the quality for the $5, I'm telling you, I think that's
Can't
probably
beat it.
that's probably what got me to liking this. I mean, this is $5 right here. This is so. I love how it feels. I like how it looks. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. And I don't know about you, but then now there are some pieces that we get that feel, to me, I feel like the weight feels amazing. I'm thinking, this does not feel $5.
That's right.
It feels like more like a $10 piece or something.
Yes.
But that's a very good question.
Yeah.
And then Kim also said, we'll get both of your
I wrote
questions.
that down.
Are bracelets size?
Thanks, Justin.
So we have different styles of bracelets, Kim.
Right.
We have the famous wrap and snap, which the wraps will fit anybody from, who have,
It's my Wonder Woman pose.
Yeah, exactly. We do have bangles. These are the bangles. So most of the bangles are been about the normal size bangle, an average bangle. And then we have a cuff bracelet, and this is a cuff bracelet. So this type style cuff bracelet, which will allow you to pull this back and slide it on, which those people that have a bigger wrist that feel uncomfortable with can wear a bangle. And what I normally tell my girls, it's usually not the wrist that they have issues with. It's the hand part.
Mm-hmm.
They can't get it over this part of their hand.
That's my problem.
Yeah, so they get it stuck right here, and they're like, I have a big wrist. Well, this isn't your wrist. This is your hand. So a lot of times your cuff bracelets will be perfect for that, because then they're going to realize their wrist is a lot smaller than this part right here. But that's a good question. It's not really a small, medium, or large. It's just kind of, you know.
Okay. Miss Karen Harmon asked, are there team meetings? Yes, ma'am. Our particular team meets once a month at the Denison Country Club here, local, and that is actually my upline and down. So my upline, who is Heather, she is the one who does those meetings for us. But yes, this last meeting, I believe I counted 30 girls-ish that came to our last meeting. Our team is growing. It's amazing.
Yeah, and so
I'm sorry if you are not local and can't make that meeting, we go live that you can be part of that meeting as well.
So if you live far away, I have a girl on my team from Alaska, and I have another one from Pasadena, Texas, and so absolutely they can jump on and watch those live videos.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
So very good,
team
very
meetings,
good.
Yes.
And then you can do your team. Like I had a team video chat with my girls where they were all, we went through, you can go through Messenger, and we all were able to jump on a video and we could all see each other using that way we felt like we were all with each other and we could see each other talk and so forth. So yeah, you can do things like that as well. Good question. I'm out of questions. Come on, girls. My girls, come on.
Do you pay
down
income, here? Do you pay income tax on what you sell? Yes. You will need to keep track of what you're selling and report that with your taxes at the end of the year. I will not answer tax questions because I am not a tax expert, and I do not want to lead you astray and tell you wrong information. But yes, you do need to track your sales, which PayPal, because that's one of the reasons why I use PayPal, is it helps me to it helps me to keep track of what I'm selling so that I can report that to the IRS at the first of the year. Yeah.
And you definitely need to, I've been in direct sales for over 10 years now. So you definitely want to make sure you have good records as far as like, so I jot in, I have a little calendar here, and I write how many pieces did I sell at night for that show. So that way I can quickly keep up with how many pieces I sold. So you know, and that's pretty much, and then that's easy for you to keep up because we do have a fixed price of $5. So you know if you sold 70 pieces, and you can quickly know what your sales were versus, and then you know what your profit is. So you know how much you're really paying and things like that. So you can quickly keep up with that. So you definitely want to keep up with, so that at the end of the year you can quickly go to, because and put that in there. And going along with the lines with the taxes, you like Robbie says, Paparazzi does keep up with that part of what you're purchasing, and so they're going to keep up with that. They're going to collect the tax on the sales tax, and so at the end of the year, if you purchase over, no, that's commissions, I'm sorry. Yeah. So if you start building your team, like for us, we have team. We start building teams, and now Paparazzi is sending us a paycheck each month. They're going to keep up with that. They're going to keep up with how much they pay us every month. If we have earned over $600 at the end of the year, now they're going to send us a 1099. So we will receive that in the mail, and we are only going to receive that if we have earned over $600 in that year. So they keep up with that portion for you, thank goodness. So you don't have to worry about that.
The only other thing that I would say is it's not just team commissions on that. If you are a website rock star and you've got people going out to your website and purchasing, and you're getting your commissions off of that too. No one has asked this yet, so I'm going to throw it out there.
That's a good question.
Our commissions are 45% of what we sell. So if you've got people at your website ordering constantly and you're selling like crazy out of your website, you're going to get paychecks off of that as well. So, and those are going to count towards your 1099 total as well. So if you don't have a team at all and it's just you, but you are promoting your website and getting people out there to purchase, and you have gotten commissions more than $600 in the year, you'll get a 1099
Isn't that
as well.
awesome that they do that?
That's amazing. That's free money.
That is.
You don't touch it. You don't touch the jewelry. It's shipped straight to your customer. Your customers are just going out there and buying, and you're reaping your
and you're making a
45%.
commission off of it. That is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Anybody else got a question?
Yes, Melissa says, do you create an invoice or does the company have software? So that is where your PayPal and Venmo and whatever
Square, or
whatever you use, Square, you can create that in your PayPal.
Easy breezy.
There's
training on it. We have a training on it.
We've already done that. We'll get you set
That's
up.
right.
Good question.
It's super
Easy. And you know what? That is the best feeling when you're sitting there and all of a sudden your phone starts blinging and it's putting a little message on there and it says so-and-so just paid you.
Right.
So-and-so just paid you.
personally like
And
that
you're
feeling.
like, that is awesome. You're sitting there all day watching the money come in. I love it. I love it.
I got a question from Kelly again, another Kelly Burrick question. She says, what qualifies you to get hostess rewards? I heard you get one free piece for every 10 you buy. Is that true? That is absolutely true.
Yes.
You get one free piece for every 10 pieces that you purchase from the back office. Now, we talked a little bit about the Life of the Party rankings a little while ago. Let me tell you, as you rank, there is a particular rank that you can get to, which is gold. Gold will get you double hostess rewards for the entire next year. Whole year. So after you hit that particular rank, which is gold, you will get 2 pieces for every 10 that you purchased out of your back office.
Yes.
That's cool.
Love it. Love it. They are so generous. So generous.
Kim, if you're still there, ask some questions, baby.
So Melissa says, this was pertaining to what Robbie was just saying.
Miss Kim.
She says, so they don't keep up with the sales. They don't keep up with sales, but they base it in what you order, right?
Yes.
So if you order 100 pieces, then that is what a 1099 is sent on. Or she says based on what I meant.
No. That what you are purchasing out of your back office has nothing to do with your 1099.
No.
It has nothing to do with your 1099. Money that you have earned from the company, commissions, that is what they're basing 1099s on. Plus, that's why you need to keep track of your sales. That's going to be another income that you have to report at the end of the year. Again, I don't want to answer any tax questions because I don't want to mislead anybody or tell you wrong information, because that's one entity that I will not ever mess with, which is the IRS.
Yeah, those
Y'all
are just the basics.
You need to get with your tax professional and get some information from them about how to do your taxes and that sort of thing. But yes,
Jimmy,
keep track of what you're selling. Madison Walker asks,
I was like, no.
do y'all feel the market is saturated for now? Let me tell you, Madison, that is an amazing question. And it's because, that's one of the deterrents for a lot of you girls. I know you think, well, I have this person in my same town and that person, and they're all over. And when I scroll through Facebook, I see nothing but, all of these paparazzi people, paparazzi. Well, let me tell you, the reason you're seeing so many on your Facebook is because it's the algorithm. They know that you're watching paparazzi, so they're feeding stuff to you constantly. Right. That's why you're seeing so many. Madison, Kathy, and I all live within a 3 or 4 mile radius of each other, and there's 2 or 3 others right here in this vicinity. Mm-hmm. We do not deter each other's business at all,
because we don't have the same friends.
We don't have the same friends.
So who your friends are, like, I think Robbie and I, we only have 40 something mutual friends, and I've got 2,000 or 3,000 on my Facebook out of her 2,000 or 3,000. So you're not gonna see all thousands of your Facebook friends. So you have your circle of Facebook people, she's gonna have her circle of Facebook people. So there's ways, we have training on it, on how to get you out there.
Let me interject here real quick. So and so everybody knows me. So I've been in the direct sales for over 10 years. I was with a company that has been in this business for 50 years, and that was the same question then. Is it saturated with all these consultants? And that, I don't care what business you get in, that's always going to be somebody's concern. Is it saturated? So you got to keep in mind, a lot of people that might get in this business, a lot of them might only be getting into it to get their product half off. So they might not work the business as hard as you will. Right. Okay? So they're not going out. Some of them get in it and they don't want to do lives. Some of them get in it and they might do it for a short term and they start slacking off. But you got to keep in mind, every person, man or female, every face that you come across is a potential customer. Mm-hmm. There's a million people, or really a billion, millions. A billion people on this planet, or in the United States, or whatever. So that's what I love about the lives, as we've talked about. It opens up your little circle from you want to get away from your little circle. And once you break away from your circle where you can get outside and you're starting to now reach these people, you don't even know who they are. That's what you want to do. It is not saturated like you think it is.
Not at all.
So don't
it
even
looks
let
that way. It looks that way again because of the Facebook algorithm. Yeah. Because they have seen that, oh, they like paparazzi. I'm going to show them more, and I'm going to show them more, and I'm going to show them more. That's just how the algorithm works. Yeah. If you unfriend every one of your paparazzi consultants and not look at another paparazzi live video, eventually all of that stuff's going to go away. It's not going to show because Facebook's going to say, oh, well, they're not watching that anymore, so let's not show them that anymore. That's just how the algorithm works. Yes. It looks saturated. It looks like there's a million of us. Yeah. But right now, the amount, I think the number is right around 300,000 consultants signed up in the paparazzi company. However, over 45% of those have dropped out. Yeah. So don't let that even enter into your into that stinking thinking. So get rid of the stinking thinking.
Melissa says most don't stay, longevity, right? And then she also says, so you have to be friend with everyone that wants to see your party. They can follow you. If you have a business page set up, they can like and just work off your business page. Or if you work off of your personal page, they still can follow you. They don't have to befriend you, but that's how they're going to see it.
Good question. Yeah.
Go ahead. I got Kim's is who I wrote down next.
Oh, you got Kim. Okay, okay. Let me make sure I got her. So Kim.
It's that one.
She says, how many products are available to you in the back office on an average? Hundreds. Crazy. It's like lots and lots and lots. So it's just fun. I think it's fun.
One of our consultants actually described it perfectly a little while ago. She said every day at 2:00 is like Black Friday shopping.
That's right.
It's Black Friday shopping every day at 2:00 in the back office. Yeah,
so
it's amazing.
There's lots of products available for you. So
and the one of the things that a lot of the consultants, and I don't want to say complain, but they've mentioned is the new releases, the hot items. They sell out fast, and you may not get them that day. You may see it. It may be in your basket. You may be getting ready to check out, and zoom, it's gone. It's sold out, and now it's no longer in your basket. It's okay.
It is.
It's okay if you miss those, because guess what? There's more tomorrow. And there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces available for you to purchase. Maybe you missed that one, but there's still plenty of pieces out there.
And that's how it keeps us, that's how it keeps us where we're all showing different things.
And fresh.
I mean, that's how we do it. We don't want to all, if we're, we have things that we sell that's the same, but that's how they keep it rotating like that. Good question. Mm-hmm. Hey, you got a question?
I do. Patty, do you pay income tax at the end of the year? Yes, ma'am. You will pay income tax on your sales. Again,
Yep.
that's why you need to keep track and talk to your tax professional who will help you know exactly what expenses that you can write off. That's going to, a lot of people start home-based businesses for the tax write-off.
Yeah.
You get to write off a portion of your home
Yeah.
in your taxes.
Lots
you get to
and
write
lots.
off all of your computer work, your computers, your office supplies, your everything.
Your lighting.
Keep track of all that
Yeah.
stuff that you purchase because yes, at the end of the year
It does
you
help
will
with that.
pay income
Good
tax.
question.
Yes.
So Kim wants to know, Kim McKinney, what length of Facebook Live show do you have the most success with? What length? You know, Kim, it varies. So my shows usually go from, most of the time they're 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours. That's just because it's a party, so you're hanging out with your friends and you're chit-chatting back and forth. I've had some people that go in and they don't even talk. They'll just show their product and they're done. Me personally, I'm a talker, so I like to talk with everybody. Miss Robbie had a couple of,
that one might be full, babe.
she's had a couple of 4-hour shows.
4.5.
It all depends on you. If you want to have a marathon, I've seen some girls that had.
Is your laptop
We're trying
turned
to
on?
locate a plug here.
Is this turned on?
I've seen other consultants that's higher up in the company that they've had a marathon where they did it for like so many hours. It was crazy. It's crazy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because mine should be fine.
We're trying to get our cell phone plugged up so it doesn't
her
die.
phone's about to die.
We don't want to lose her people. So, but that's a good question, Kim. So it varies. But for the average, most show I would think is 1 to 2 hours for an average.
All right.
I think it's okay. It'll be okay.
There goes the light.
Listen.
We're look.
No. Okay,
You went over here?
you're good.
What's the matter?
It glitched out.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think it's fine.
I think we're not showing jewelry, so we're good. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully, Kim, that answered your question about the Facebook Live shows. Do you have the most success with? I think it's just all going to depend on you and what you're showing and what your audience is looking for at that time. They might buy. I've learned that they might shop like crazy. And then the next time you have a show and they might only purchase one piece because maybe that's maybe they're on a budget and they can't shop that week. Maybe they what you're showing that night or that show isn't something that they're looking for, but then the next time they come back and they order a ton. So it just varies. Good question.
Miss Mary Oliver asked, how often do you suggest to ship out items, or best to tell customers ship once a week shipping? It depends on you and how you want to do it. Now, prior to, just about a month ago, I was shipping out twice a week. I would ship out,
What's the question?
like after I had my shows on Tuesday and Thursday, I would ship on Wednesday and Friday. But because my shows started getting larger and I had more items and that sort of thing, it just got crazy. So I did tell my customers, you know what? We're going to do both shows. I'm going to invoice on Friday and I'm going to ship on Monday. And that way, my shipping day is Monday. So I have a show now on Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon, and Thursday evening. I invoice on Friday and I ship on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Now that works for me. That may not work for you.
Right.
So you need to decide yourself exactly how you want to ship, when you want to ship, when you want to invoice, and all of that sort of stuff, and then let your customers know so that they know what to expect from you. Because I do it different than Kathy does. Kathy does it different than Madison does. We have our own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
We run our own businesses our own way. We fit it into our own schedule.
Your own life.
And that's
Yeah.
what you will do with your own business
So
as well.
for me, I've always done, like, I do 2 shows a week, and so I've always have invoiced once, so it gives you an opportunity to shop the shows during the week. That way, if I have any specialty pop-up shows, during the week, because you can do that.
Yes.
Then if I decide I want to have a pop-up show, then on the weekend, I invoice on the weekend. So I'll either invoice on Saturday or Sunday, depending on, so all my customers know that I'm going to invoice either Saturday or Sunday. So it depends on what I'm doing on Saturday or Sunday. And then I'll invoice them, and then once they pay their invoice, then I usually will start delivering and shipping out on Monday and Tuesday. And the people come by and pick up as well. So, yeah. And then, Madison, you probably, how do you do yours? Do you invoice each show, each week?
I was invoicing every show. I do live twice a week. And I was doing it at the end of every show, but since I do have multiple shows now, I'm invoicing Saturday night or Sunday for both shows that week, and then I either deliver or ship out on Mondays.
So you fit it into your own schedule.
Yeah,
It's what works
you're
for
the
you.
boss.
You're the boss.
do
You
what's
are a
best-
CEO of
you
your
do
own
what's
company,
best for
baby.
you.
I am a CEO. I like it.
Kelly asked, do you know where convention will be next year? Yes, ma'am. It is always in Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Now, I don't know, are we always at the same hotel? Do you know?
That I don't know.
This year
That
we're
I
at the
don't know.
MGM Theater.
Yes.
So we're
Yes.
excited
MGM
about
Theater.
that.
Yes.
We're so excited. We're also doing a black and white gala. And
they do that every year.
so we get to dress in black and white, and so we're excited
We
about
get
that.
personal concerts.
Yeah.
So
So you got a question?
Kane, this
yeah.
year is Kane Brown.
Kane Brown, yeah.
And
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
That's her.
that's me. I'm a child at heart still. Melissa says, I don't always get notifications when your shows unless someone tags me in it. Is that something that you have to do individually is invite? So I think that depends on the page you're on, Melissa. So if you don't follow my business page or are friends with my business page, you might not see it when I go live. So like, I follow both of these girls. So when they go live, it'll notify me and it'll say, you know, Jules with Attitude is live, or $5 Bling Freak is live.
There's also apps out there that we use for our customers.
That's a good question.
One of the
Get notifications.
One of the apps you can do is called Remind. So if it gives your customer an opportunity. It's their choice. If they want to be notified when I go live, then there's an app called Remind that I have set up, and all they got to do is text this certain number. They can text it. They put in my little code, and that's all they do. And so now what happens is every time I go live, I go into my app and I just say I'm going live in 30 minutes or I'm going live in 15 minutes, and it shoots them a message it sends them a text to their cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
We also have an app called ManyChat. Okay.
Love ManyChat. ManyChat is a way to notify all of your customers or followers that you are going live through Messenger, Facebook Messenger. So you would just set that up, send out a quick blast to all of your customers who have subscribed to your Messenger bot, and it will give them a notification as well.
Yeah.
But we have trainings on all of that.
And you can do both. Because
I do both.
Yeah, one goes
do
to
both.
the cell phone, one goes to the messengers.
Yeah.
And again, it's giving your customers or your customers an opportunity to do that, set it up on their own, because then those are the ones that you know are really interested in what you're doing, because they're opting in to get those messages.
Yeah, they have to subscribe to it. I have a great question from Miss Karen Harmon.
All right.
Miss Karen Harmon says, Robbie, I had asked you about the June special, if I join. For the $99 package, if you purchase $400, the company will give you $99 in July.
Yes.
Plus the kit applies for part of the $400. Does that still apply? Yes.
Yes. Good question. Tell them about it.
All month long. Paparazzi has never done this. It is so super exciting that they have, they're paying us back.
Yeah, listen to this.
They
Kim.
are paying us back
And
this
Haley.
month. If you join, and this is for brand new consultants and us existing consultants, if you spend $400 in the back office this month, on July 5th, they're going to give you $100 credit back in the back office.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're giving you $100
Yeah,
back.
I already got
So
mine.
if you
Woo.
sign up for the $99 kit, and then the rest of this month you purchase up to $400 worth of jewelry out of the back office, you're going to get that $99
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
Isn't that
You're gonna get that
awesome?
back.
Yes.
If you start with the $4.99 kit, you've already hit your
yeah.
$400 mark, and you're going to get $99 back on July 5th. It's amazing. They're giving us money.
Give us
back.
money, and you can do what you want with it. You can
Yes.
either purchase more jewelry, or you can purchase office supplies with it in our
Yes, you can have them
in our
send you a
boutique.
check.
We have a
Mhm.
boutique.
You can do a direct deposit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm excited about that. You get free cash back. I didn't know that.
Money, money.
Yeah,
Money,
that I didn't know.
money.
Did y'all hear that, girl? That is awesome.
Yes.
Good
Thank you,
question.
Karen. Thank
You got a question?
I do have two. Well, same person. So Melissa says, do you get many people that don't pay? Like they will grab it on your show, but they won't pay. She says, and do you block them? So
Good question. Very good question.
over the last few months, I've had a few people that don't pay. I give them, once I send an invoice out, I give them 48 hours to pay it. If they don't pay it, I then put it back up for sale. And when I put it on my shows, I call it a repo piece. And then I resell it.
I can resell it.
I don't block them until they try to come back and purchase more, knowing that they're not going to purchase. You know, I give them like one more chance, and then yes, I do block them because it's not fair. You can't go. You can't go into Walmart and purchase something and say, "Hey, I'll pay you back later." You gotta pay for it. So yeah, I normally give them one more chance before.
And that's a good
typically
question.
block
You'll
them.
know.
You'll learn
You'll
your
know.
customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll know exactly who it is that is legit. Because
Yes.
look, we all know that things come up.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've had customers message me and say, look, I had this happen or that happen. Can I pay you, whenever? If you stay in contact with me,
Yes.
we're good. We're
Yeah.
good. But if you
Just ignore.
don't ignore me, if I send you a reminder, if I send you a message, just let me know what's going on. And don't cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cancel my invoice and not tell me why. Because I'm trying to run a business. We're trying to run businesses.
Right, it's a business.
I've had people do that. And like I said, I try to keep it positive and light
Yes.
and nice. And we're trying to, that's the part of the business that I don't necessarily like is the gathering of the money
Mm-hmm.
when people don't pay. But
Yeah.
come on, it's business and it happens. So
It
you need
does.
to run your business and decide, do you want to give that person another chance? Do you know this person well enough to know that, they're good for it?
They will pay, yeah.
It's up
And
to you.
absolutely, if you feel like somebody's just coming on and they're
Taking
doing that
advantage.
and taking advantage and doing that on purpose, absolutely block them.
Yeah.
You don't need them on there doing that every time.
Mhm.
Okay, and like Robbie says, you're going to learn and you're going to know those things. So yeah, if it's somebody that you're like, you've done this too many times, you're out.
Yeah.
Block them. So
I've really only
Yeah.
had to block one person in the last 8 months, so
I've blocked a
people
couple.
are pretty good. And like Robbie said, as long as you stay in communication, because
Yeah.
life does happen.
Yeah,
if you have a show on Monday or Tuesday and they say, hey, I don't get paid till Friday, can I pay then? That's the communication. Instead of just ignoring you, and then you're like, well, I ordered this on Monday. Well, we never communicated that you
Yeah.
got paid on Friday. So just stay in communication.
okay, I got a question. Kim,
Sure.
did you get her name? Okay, Kim is asking, is paparazzi available outside the U.S.? No.
No.
Unfortunately, and we probably all have
Yeah.
several people that live in the other countries that we'd love to sell to, but no, we at this time
I wish.
we don't see at this. We're never going to say never because as paparazzi is growing like crazy.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Sounded like one of those little blue poppy. What's that blue?
I know
A troll? A Smurf.
Smurf.
Poppy is a troll.
Oh, I thought Poppy.
Off a troll.
Oh,
She's
okay,
the
troll.
princess.
Oh, see.
Okay. Well,
Princess Poppy.
Aw. Anyway.
But anyway, back to your question about is paparazzi available out? No, at this time, and it's the answer is no. There's a lot of different regulations. There's just a lot of different because of the price point. Our price point is so perfect here for $5. they would have to really sit there and go through regulations and looking at all that different for the different countries. So at this moment, no. And we don't sell to customers over there, and the reason why is because of the price point being so low. It's going to cost you way more than to ship it over there than it is for them to purchase it. So we don't recommend it.
Patty has asked, are the team meetings mandatory? No.
Nope.
But let me just throw this out
But
there.
recommended.
Beneficial.
Yeah.
If you want to do this business and you want to learn and you want to glean information from your teammates, I suggest trying to get to the meetings. Now, I don't mean physically. Patty is not local. She's down in Waco. She's not going to drive up here for a meeting. That's why we offer the meetings live. That way you can jump on Facebook from your home, join the meeting, and even if you can't be there at that moment, that is still out there for you to view when you have time. Replay, baby, replay. So, no, they are not mandatory, but yes, they are suggested and recommended.
Right.
Yes.
You got a question?
Nope.
Vicky says she loves the PayPal melon. Thanks for all our help. You are so welcome. And then she also says, is it okay if I do a live in Florida when on vacation?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, girl. I'm going on
Yes,
vacation
do it, girl.
next week, or I actually leave next Saturday to North Carolina. And guess what? I'm taking my bling bag. I'm not going to be able to do a live show this week just because I'm not going to be, the timing wise, being able to invoice and get it shipped out and all that before I leave. But when I go on vacation, I'm going to do a live show from the beach. Isn't that going to be awesome? Somewhere out there. We'll see where the Wi-Fi.
Fun.
So, yes, absolutely. Do it, girl. And one of my girls, she just did a live show in Washington.
D.C., yeah.
So
Yeah,
she flew in from Alaska and was doing she was going to a work-related training. And so she took her bling bag with her, and she just kept on marching. She had her little live show in her hotel room. So, yes, good question.
All right.
Or statement.
Sandy Newman says, what if your upline don't keep in touch with you? What do you do then?
That's a good question.
Unfortunately, Sandy, I'm sure that probably happens. I have not had that happen to me. Thank God we have an amazing upline. But here's the great part. If your upline drops out, if they are non-existent and you can't get to them, don't hear from them, whatever, you are going to automatically roll up underneath. If they quit, if they're no longer a consultant, you're automatically going to roll up underneath their sponsor, okay? So you always have someone to ask questions of, to be accountable to, and that sort of thing. But let me tell you this, Sandy, I don't know, your question kind of makes me think maybe you're already a consultant or you have experienced this in the past. But let me just say, the Paparazzi family in general, and I'm not talking about our team or that team or the other team, I'm talking about the entire Paparazzi community is so supportive of each other that if you find somebody else, maybe your sponsor's not around, maybe their sponsor's not around, maybe you feel abandoned, find a sister and ask questions. We are always here to help. Always.
Yes.
You do not have to be on my team to ask me a question. I have several ladies, I don't even know what team they are on, who message me on a regular basis and ask me questions. I'm all about helping anybody succeed in
I
this
have girls
business.
on my live here from my girl in Dallas, you know. So there she is. She's sending me some hearts. Hello. Our accountability partners. We help each other. That's what we're here for. So absolutely,
Yes.
very good, very good.
Mm-hmm.
We want y'all to be successful. It's not just all about us.
Absolutely.
You know, we want you to do the same thing. We want you to be a good leader for your team as well.
Absolutely. Do y'all have any more questions? I still have one.
I do not. Go ahead. We're hitting the 4:30 mark. So.
We are. We're almost done, girls. Patty has asked, how are you paid and when? If you earn commissions in your back office, you are paid. Most of us are paid direct deposit if you link your bank account to your Paparazzi consultant ID. They will direct deposit. If you do not link a bank account, they will send you a check if you earn commissions. The Paparazzi payday is the 20th of every month. So you get paid once a month on the 20th. If you earn commissions for the month before, let's say this is June, anything that I do, any commissions that I earn through the month of June will be paid to me July 20th. So it's the 20th of the following month is when you get paid those commissions.
I can't wait for my next paycheck.
I can't wait for mine.
So my team is grown, and so I'm just like, woo, I can't wait for my next paycheck.
Yes, that'll be good.
Yeah, I'm excited
I
about
have
it.
a question.
So y'all get y'all's questions in. We're coming up to, it is
Hey,
already
Val.
a little past 4:30. We know we're 2:30 to 4:30, so get your questions in. You have to be present to win.
Jimmy was all about talking to y'all.
Yes,
and
he
nobody
was.
has
I
said,
said hi. I said hi,
We said
Jimmy.
hello.
I had all of my comments were scrolled way up, so I didn't see you, Jimmy.
Honey,
love
we-
you, girl. Love you, man.
Honey,
Girl.
hello. We got 3 phones going on here, so we're watching all 3. What did he say that nobody's talking
Yeah,
to him?
so pretty. Hi. Why won't y'all acknowledge me?
Hello, honey.
Miss
Okay.
Karen Harmon. Oh, did you have one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
Melissa
Karen.
says, does each consultant know or get a list of who is on their team or is notified of a new sign up on their team? Seems like your team is pretty close. So there's 2 things. We have a back office. Our back office keeps everything up for us. There is an app that makes it a little easier that I've been using. And so when I click on there, it'll tell me new consultant or new order. I'll get an email. So if you personally sign up somebody, you will get an email and it'll say, congratulations, so-and-so has joined your team. Now if she were to sign up somebody, it wouldn't notify me, but I could go on the back office and do, what's the report called?
The genealogy.
There's a report that will show you who's under
downline.
you, who's
Downline.
under her, who's under that, and so you can see all of that.
Another option is we have closed groups
You know.
for our teams on Facebook.
Yes.
And whenever one of your teammates signs up a new person, they
Yes.
introduce you to the team. They introduce
Yes.
them to the team. So you will know when someone new has jumped in, at least on our little upline. We
Yeah.
always do that. So we've got several groups. I have a group. Kathy has a group. Madison has a group. Heather, my upline, has a group. Her upline, Natalie, has a group. And we add everybody's picture in there. Hey,
So everybody
welcome,
knows.
Welcome the new team
Yes.
member. Welcome the new team member. And you post that to everybody. So you'll know when you bring the new
absolutely.
team member.
You're definitely going to know. And if you're working your business and building it, you're going to know
You're gonna
because you're
know.
going to be keeping up with your team.
Absolutely.
You know, if you're the leader, you're the sponsor, you're going to want to know who is on your team and how you can help them.
Miss Karen Harmon has asked, what do you do if you can't get payment for invoice? Do you put the jewelry back in your stock and show it again? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. A lot of us, I used to leave my invoices open for a long time because a lot of people were taking a long time to pay. But let's be honest, when somebody claims a piece and they don't pay for it, you have pulled it out of stock, so none of your other customers have access to that. It's holding your money back. There's so many negatives that go along with that. So you have to determine for yourself how long you're going to hold that order before you finally say, you know what, I'm going to have to put this back in my stock. I have shortened my time down to 48 hours. I think Madison just mentioned a minute
Mine's
ago
48.
48
that we're all
hours.
doing 48 hours. There was a time where I was holding it a lot longer than that. But you determine for yourself how long you're going to hold that if you do not get payment. And if you're using PayPal, you can go into your PayPal, click cancel on that. It will send them an email that says your invoice has been canceled, and now you have that jewelry to put back into your stock.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Melissa just asked that same question.
Yeah.
So
that goes off what she just said,
Yeah.
Melissa. So it's up to you.
You
I
can
wouldn't
decide.
do too long.
Mm-mm.
You don't want people to walk all over you. It is a business. Like I
Okay.
said, you're not going to walk into Walmart and
Right.
say, I'll pay you back later. So it is up to you. We suggest, at least 48 hours.
right. Melissa says, never mind. We answered it for you, girl. So
we still put you in a
so
basket.
come on. Okay, girls, we are topping the bottom of the hour.
We're done.
And so
I think that's all of the questions too. So
yeah, if anybody has another question, you better ask it because we are
Do you have
fixing
a question?
to draw.
last time,
Did I-
last
call.
chance.
What other
Karen says, I
questions?
appreciate all of you answering our questions.
Miss Kelly Burke said we make her want to move to Texas.
Come on.
Come
And
on.
besides, you don't have to live in Texas. We'll be right here.
We're here.
Right. We're
You'll-
just a text away.
We'll be doing it just like this, Kelly, so you'll think you're here in Texas with
Absolutely.
us. I love
You're
the
welcome,
Facebook
Melissa.
because of that.
Melissa says thank y'all.
Oh, thank y'all.
Thank you, girls, for joining us today. If you are ready to sign up, get with whoever invited you today.
The girl that invited
Get
you.
with whoever invited you today. Ask more questions or get ready to sign up with them.
Absolutely.
Karen says, do y'all ever get bogus people on your shows? We call those trolls.
Yes,
Yes,
Karen.
we do. I
have.
had two on my
Well, we
last
did there for a
one.
while.
You did?
I had two on my last show.
I had
block them.
I had
So-
one a couple 2 or 3 shows ago.
So when
You did?
I start my shows, when I start my shows,
Tell you
Karen,
what I
I
did.
immediately say, please do not share me in any groups.
Yeah.
Just to share me to your personal timeline or spread the love. We can't say share anymore. But I specifically say, please do not share me into any groups because that allows those types of people to come in there.
I'm gonna say I never get them right now, but I won't say I won't
Better
ever
knock on some wood.
because
better.
Knock on it. Come on.
they were getting trolls so bad. So I went and researched it to see who it was, and I'm not gonna mention it in here just because but they actually have a freaking
They've got an actual group
There's
that
an
is
actual
that
group.
focus on
Independent people.
So
yeah.
what I ended up doing is somehow I accidentally became a member of that group, and I could see every person in it. And I went down the list and I blocked every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then I got out of the group. So
somebody reported them, and
Yeah,
I think
I reported them
too.
too.
And it did cut out a whole
yeah,
lot of it.
a lot.
I reported the main in one show. I had one guy that was major harassing me. I reported him, and then if anybody likes and shares your videos, you can go back and see where they share them to. So
Yeah.
I blocked that person, and then I went into the actual group and reported the group for harassment because at the top of the group it was specifically out for people who are paparazzi, Mary Kay, self-employed people like this, and it's just so they can get a reaction out of you. Just like if you were in high school and elementary and you had a little bully, they're just trying to get a reaction
And
out
that's
of you.
all they're doing. When I was in their group and I was reading it, all the comments, that's what they were saying. They were saying comments like, go in there and make fun of this, or go in there and do this, go in there and put mean, angry faces on it, because they don't like that at all. So they were telling each other what to do. So
Just to get on our nerves.
All right, girls, that is the end of the question. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being here.
Get with whoever invited
Yes, we do this once a month.
Yes.
And it's usually the second Saturday?
Second Saturday of every month.
Second Saturday of every month. Girls, we would love to have you on our team.
Yeah.
Okay?
Come join us.
You're the person that
This is a scary movie.
the person
Come
that
join
invited you would love for you to be on their team. And then they're going to be there to help you grow and help you make money, because that's what we're here for. We want to help you make money and move up. We want to give you girlfriends.
Yes.
So we're all here for each other. And
Let's
do
be your
it.
cheerleaders.
let's do it. All right, I got these all mixed up. You have to be present.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I can't see in there.
You can't see. Nobody can see.
Who's it gonna be? Drum roll.
Ta-da!
I don't know if you could hear it, but I did it.
It is. It's Haley again.
What? Haley.
Hey, she asked a lot of questions.
Good job, Haley.
Haley
So that beautiful piece
Marie.
goes to Miss Haley as
Haley
well.
Marie. Kim McKinney says, great show. Thank
Thank you,
y'all.
girls.
Thank y'all. So we made it fair. We put everybody's name in a pot.
Yeah, there's
And
all the names.
everybody's name. Thank you. That's why we say ask questions. Ask questions. Girls, if anybody's interested, reach out to us.
Get your bling back.
If you have more questions that
Yes,
you
bring
just
that bonus.
okay. So this is what we call the pillow test. When
yes.
when you hop off of here,
it's a great test.
and you keep thinking about it,
Yes.
okay? And you just keep thinking about it. Haley's like, no way. Yes.
I'm floored.
So you just keep thinking about it. And you lay down it tonight, and you're still thinking about it. When you wake up in the morning, it's what we call a pillow test. That means you need to do it.
That's right.
What do you got to lose?
That's right.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. So,
Even if you want to sign up just for the discount, that's why I originally signed up. Look, most of you women, if you're not on the team, you're buying this jewelry, and you're buying it for $5 a piece. Join.
Yes.
You can spend $2.75
Yes.
instead. I mean, come on, you're saving money. Each kit has more jewelry in it than the kit costs. Do you see what I'm saying? There's more jewelry in there. If you were to buy each of those pieces individually, it would cost more to buy those than the kit.
That's right.
Sign up for the discount.
Plus, you get us.
Yes.
and you get us.
You get us.
We pop out of the box.
Not really.
No.
But
No.
you get us.
That's what we say. You get us. We pop
That's
out of the
what
box.
she
Surprise!
No.
Girls, we love y'all. Have a fabulous weekend. If you have any more questions, please private message us. We will be happy to answer those in a private message all you want. And we hope that
If you're ready, get with the person
Let's
who
do it.
invited you.
we hope
Party.
we hope to see you on the team soon. So everybody let's see if we can all turn our cameras off at the same time.
Oh.
So y'all have a fabulous weekend.
Love y'all.
Bye, girls.
Bye.